live.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, I think. Or do you see us? It's always
I can see the green.
It's always that weird thing. But I think that we're live. Do you see us? Oh yeah, they see us because I'm seeing that we're. So apparently there's a ranking system, Michael said. Wait, oh, I see it. Well, I see who's number one. Wow.
Last time I checked, it was Deanne. Is Deanne still number one?
Deanne is number one. Emmeline Darlene's number two. I can see it, but it's not showing up. That's weird. Who's in last? Audrey Patterson. You're in 12th place. You better be chatting, Audrey. Oh, Canada. Let me just tell you. Let me clear that off. Let me just tell you. I had so much fun with Miss Audrey Lee Patterson, and damn it, Daryl. They were so much fun. So I like to say that I am happy to be back. You know, I'm not necessarily happy to be not on vacation any longer, but you know, we have to eat.
You got the mixed feelings of it all.
Yeah, we have to leave, but you know, well, first of all, welcome to the live sale. We do these live sales every Tuesday. We've been off for a couple weeks, and actually, I will be doing 2 more sales, and then I'm off until further notice because I'm having surgery on June 11th. So we're gonna play that by ear and see. Definitely won't be doing any live sales the remainder of June, but because I'll be on restrictions, but we'll see how it goes.
She's restricted.
I'm restricted. But happy to be back. Happy to be kind of getting back into a little bit of a routine. I've still been waking, like Mark and I have been going to bed at like 9 o'clock, and we've been getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I got up this morning. I finished editing a video. You know, we're still on European time, which isn't a bad time to be in, honestly. But I will say that my content for the next several, I've been vlogging today, but it's going to be, you know, not German. My gosh, that's the next Ireland travel vlogs. And so the next one will go out tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, the Germany. Speaking of which, let me just plug that real quick. If you are interested in going to Germany with Mark and I in December, I only have 1 spot left for the discounted pricing because we've already filled up, and I won't do any more than 15 people. I don't want that big of a group. So we already have 7. We're halfway filled is what I'm trying to say. So if you want more information on going to Germany with Mark and I and the group, I tell you what, it was an amazing time. And if, you know, Audrey went on the trip, if you went on the trip, it was magical. We were in tears the last night. We didn't want to leave one another. It was a magical thing because it was guided. So there wasn't any, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? It was all, it's already done. It's already scheduled and done for you. It was absolutely fantastic. So if you're interested, let me know and I can get you all the details for that. But it was amazing. I'm already working on the next trips. Germany in December. I'm trying to work on England, Greece. I'm going to try to do 3 trips. England, Greece. What was the other one? England, Greece, Paris is the other one. So working on some things and trying to get my buddy Michael here to come along with me as my
all my free time.
You know, let's go to Paris, Michael. Anyway, so I hope that you
let me go start packing.
Let's go to Paris. Anyway, I'm glad to be back and glad to be, you know, getting back into the swing of things. You know, as you know, when you come back from vacation, it is a little hard to get back in the swing of things. But Here we are. Michael, well, first of all, let me say welcome to the sale. Everything will be done like auction style. So some things are going to be, we're going to be giving you a fixed price on some things as well. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You won't be able to comment unless you are subscribed. So subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you're subscribed to the Cult of Vintage as well. Everything is linked down in the description. We will need some information from you if you're planning on purchasing something today. We'll need your full name and shipping address. And you can send that to us. Our emails are here. There. Now you can see the whole email. It's also in the description, but we'll need your full name and shipping address, your PayPal email. And we will be sending all invoices out through PayPal. So if you don't have a PayPal account, that's okay. We can send you a link to pay your invoice. We just need to know that when you are sending us your information, we need to get you your link sent to you. Also, if your address has changed, let us know that as well. Also, I'm having a sale at 5 p.m. Eastern over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. It's going to be a buyer's choice. So hang on out with me. Again, there's lots of sales going on tonight on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So come on over and check those out as well. Michael, also, I'll be doing all the shipping tomorrow. Michael's going to get started on his shipping tonight. So make sure that you let us know your information right away. We may, if it's a name that we haven't seen in a while, or maybe you're new to us and you've purchased something, we may ask you to verify that and send us an email during the sale. Please don't take offense to that. We're just trying to cover the bases to make sure that we do get your information to us.
You can take offense to it, but still send the information.
Yeah, well, yeah. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Michael, did you have anything else? Did you have anything else you wanted to say? Michael had a new video come up, and I'm going to tell you what, make sure that you watch his video. It is incredible, and it explains a lot. I think it explains a lot of how a lot of people have been feeling lately, but he hit the nail on the head. So make sure that you go and you watch that video. It is an announcement of things to come for him and his channel. I'm excited for it. I'm 100% supportive of it. And make sure that you check that out. Put it on your to-do list.
Heck yeah, do it.
This evening. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say? I said a lot.
No, I just, well, I guess to go off of that first, welcome back to Misty. We're glad y'all arrived because, listen, there was some news about the airports and everything, and I was like, I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to say
It was fine. I flew over the ocean and I survived. Honestly.
I was like, oh, Lord Jesus.
Listen.
The ocean's the easy part, getting back into this country and landing.
You know what? I was shocked. But listen, here's the thing. I got some amazing almonds when I was in Ireland, fried almonds. They blew my mind. I ended up buying like 3 packs of them. And I was like, I got nuts. Can I take my nuts? I mean, they were looking at me like, do we need to detain you? But like going through customs to get back in the United States, I was like, can I bring my nuts? So I was like putting mouthfuls of these nuts in my mouth because I didn't know that they were going to let me bring them in. And I didn't want them to go to waste. And they were so good. They're gone, by the way. I already ate them. They're already gone. But Audrey, you had some of them almonds. They were freaking good. Anyway, they let me bring my nuts in. And they let Mark bring his nuts in too. So everything, all the nuts were allowed. But you have to make declarations. And me, I'm always thinking I'm going to prison. I always think that I walk through any detector and I know I'm fine. I don't have any weapons on me, but I think I'm going to prison. It's just in my brain. So all is well. We made it back. Anyway, they let us back in the country. They did. And Audrey's in Canada. And Audrey, the king's in your country right now. The king. Did you know that? King Charles? Anyway, Michael, do you have anything? Do you have any other announcements?
No, I guess just thank you everybody that did check out the video. So yes, you can subscribe to my channel. And I feel comfortable telling you to subscribe to my channel because I am going to be putting out content again. But I do want to thank everybody for all of the kind words, the well wishes, the support. That really did mean a lot to me. So it's an 18-minute long video that
It
took
was
me a
great.
week to edit.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of it conversationally.
Yeah.
So again, the video is about, putting forth um, intentions and goals and having that be a clear picture in my mind. And I'm very excited to again bring you guys back some content, all vintage and antique, of course. But I think I don't think what we are going to do is I'm not doing any more reselling content because I'm over
Yeah.
it.
But let me just clarify. We're still having
I'm
our
over it.
sales together, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that's still gonna happen, but yeah.
yeah.
Because I've had people that are like, "Are you not having sales with my?" Yes, we are, but it's it's I think what you said during the video that resonated with me, and I've already told him this, but what he said during his video that really resonated for me was, imagine, if you will, that you're going to work and you're taking a camera, just whatever job you do, you go to your 9 to 5 job, whatever, you take a camera and you're filming everything that you're doing in your job. You're filming it, all the ins and outs, day to day, every single day. You're filming everything you do. And then you're putting it out there on the internet for everybody to see. Yes, absolutely. It's a choice that you're making, but it's just, it's a hamster wheel, and it's just, it's never ending. And to, there's more to it, to reselling, than just going out and filming yourself shopping and finding things. I mean, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess maybe that is on me. I don't think that I was specific in my clarification. While I did say that I am a reseller, I'm going to continue to resell. Yes, I am going to still continue to have live sales, especially Tuesday. Um, but the video content that I'm putting out, um, is not going to focus on reselling.
Yes.
I'll still have the live sales. And I told Misty this too, because I did film at the extravaganza. I think that there are moments where you see some things that I ultimately end up selling. That it's very like peripheral, and I don't say I'm buying this for resale. If I see an item and I love it, um, I'll film it, but the vast majority of the content is going to focus on the things that I am personally
I love it.
interested in and collecting, because then I think that enthusiasm, it's just a little bit different, because I can only talk about, again, going back to the point of I'm buying this for a reason. That's what I did say in the video. I don't, it's not bringing me joy. I'm not finding inspiration, and I'm buying this, jump cut to the next thing, where I'm buying this, jump cut to the next thing. I want to do away with that mentality. I want to do away, for me, I want to do away with that content, and I want it to be a little bit more all encompassing. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a great idea. And I think that change is good. And I think that it's a refresh. And, if you think about when you just jumping back to like when we first got started filming content, how excited and how new and how, enthusiastic you were to get out there and then it just starts to get to where you lose a little bit of the joy in it. And I think that definitely is portrayed on film. I think that people can pick up on that vibe if it's not something that you're really enjoying doing. You're doing it just because you kind of have to do it. So I'm all for it, and I think that it's going to be fun, and I think it's going to be amazing, and you're going to be good at it, and people are still going to learn, and you're going to be teaching maybe things to people that they hadn't thought of before. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Me too.
Hey! Oh,
Buckle
I
up,
mean, I've been for the past year trying to, that's why I'm doing the travel and the more like the cemetery stuff, because you got to do things that make you happy. Because if you're
You
not
do.
happy, you're going to stop doing it. And like he took a break. He took a break because it was enough. And that being said, though, I think that we shouldn't pigeonhole ourselves into, I have to create this many videos a week. You got to put the videos out that you're proud of and that it's content that makes sense for you. So I think that there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a rebrand and a refresh and a restart. But having said that, we'll still be together on Tuesdays. And Michael might pop up and do a live sale on his own here and there. You just never know. It's a freedom to be able to do what you want, what makes sense to you in the schedule that you're in. And so that's kind of the beauty. That's kind of the beauty of the whole thing. All right. So that being said, we'll go ahead.
It's business time.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get started on the sale. Like I said, everything is going to be, it's a vintage variety. That's what we do. We like to bring a lot of different types of things to the sale. And if you're new here and we do just in cases. So you'll start to see a couple rounds and during the countdown, if somebody puts in a JIC, that means just in case, which means you can win the item for $1 over the highest bid. It just helps with the lag. There is a little bit of a lag on YouTube. So that's why we do that. But keep in mind that your just in case can turn into an actual bid if there is multiple just in cases. So just keep that in mind for reference. But after you see a couple rounds, you'll start to kind of get the hang of the way that works. But at any time, we have wonderful moderators that are in the chat. At any time, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. Either one of the moderators, ourselves, or somebody else in the community will be happy to answer those questions for you as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make Michael big. Oh, no. Nope. My gosh. Did StreamYard change?
Hold on. Take the Dramamine.
There we go.
Okay.
We figured it out. We went on a little bit of a side quest, but here we are.
Okay, I'm going to start the sale off with the toys. They're both plant-based. They're plant-based vases, and I'm going to start the choice off at $13. Neither has any condition issues, but these are going to be your two choices, okay? So we've got a Fenton milk glass in the cactus agave, okay? No chips or cracks. Or you can choose your mid-century pottery here. No hallmark, no stamp, no signs of who made it. It gives a very whole, Hull, kind of vibe to it, but we have the hand tulip. So if you love a mid-century, but you kind of also like a bit of a Victorian revival, this might do well for you. But if you like something maybe a little bit more simpler, again, this is Fenton, this is unmarked, right? Yes, it is unmarked Fenton. Again, cactus agave. You see the pattern. It is around the entire perimeter of the base. Show you the mouth there. It's kind of got like a little puckered yip mouth, if you will. Then we have a ruffled. Oh, I got a little schmudgy in there. A little ruffled base to it. You can see it there. How many is that? 2, 4, 6. 6-star base. No chips or cracks on it. The Fenton cactus agave comes in at 9 3/4. 9 3/4 inches on this one. Again, no condition issue. And then we do have the unnamed, but I think it's beautiful. I love the creamy glaze. We have a little bit of the celadon glaze down here along the ruffled, what is this? Cuff, which also serves as like a leaf. The stem, and we have the pink detailing up here on the top. Again, no chips, no cracks to it. The hand tulip vase comes in at 7 inches, an exact 7 inches on that one. Okay. Ooh, we are getting blown. Let me try to do it like this. There we go. So there is that. Hand tulip vase or Fenton cactus agave. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Do appreciate it. 9 3/4 inches tall. And an exact 7 inches tall, but neither have any condition issues. So let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You can just put Fenton or hand or both if you'd prefer. What is it? Oh, Karen turned off the ranking on it.
Well, I see it on my end. Debbie Gutierrez is ranked number 2. And I think it's all it is ranking how many comments you have. That's all.
Yeah, how active you are in the chats during the lives. Well, there it is. Okay,
Well,
what just happened to the chat? Girl?
Well, I see it. I see Ruthie had a bid of 22, but Nikki Moss had a just in case of 28. Ruthie, your bid came right after the bid end. So
I can't read the comments. There it is.
You got it?
Yeah.
It'd be Nikki for 20. She would get first pick at 23.
Nikki Moss.
Ronnie D. Hi, Tropico Capricorn.
Tropical
Capricorn. Hi, Stephanie. She wants a Fenton.
23. Nikki Moss. Cactus agave is coming to you, sister. Appreciate you.
Yeah, chat it up, guys. Chat.
Ruthie B, you're not obligated. You're not. Oh, well, go ahead, girl. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. It looks like you're both getting what you wanted. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, I figured Ruthie was going to go for that hand. Hi, Franny B. Oh, Franny. How are you doing, Franny B? I hope that you're doing good. Okay, my first item is going to be a quick claim, which means I'm going to give you a number. I know I haven't done a quick claim in a while. Hi, Recycled Geek. So it's going to be a quick claim, which means you're just going to be listening for the number, and the first person to type in that number will be able to purchase this item. If there is any interest in it, it's going to be a quick claim at $14. Hi, Susan. I hope you're doing well. Now, you've heard of the Fab Five, right? John, Paul, George, and is that Fab Four? Never mind. Fab Four. John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Well, I have the Fab Six. So we added some more boys to the band.
I'm out here thinking about slices, girl. I literally was like, oh, what ones are that?
Slices. Shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. These are made in Hong Kong. They are the Beatles. Oh, they all just fell. Oh, okay. Well, they've all just fallen down. Now, I'm going to show them. You're going to get 2. Hi, Graph. You're going to get 2. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Oh, my gosh. There we go. You're going to get 2 of these guys. They are marked Hong Kong on the back, but they're basically like, I guess, like cake toppers. So you're going to get 2 of those. You're going to get 2 of these guys. Also Hong Kong on the bottom. Then you're going to get 1. Let's say this is John, because there's just 1 of him. But you also get his microphone. Shake it up, baby, now. Also marked Hong Kong. Then poor Ringo. Here's Ringo. He's missing his drums, but he has his cymbals. So I got my cymbals. Yes, I do. Also marked Hong Kong on the bottom. So you're going to get all of the pieces for $14. You know, like I said, they're cake toppers, but they look really kind of fun on a display shelf. And you've got some bonus Beatles. So the first person, if there's any interest in them, let me try to hold them up so they don't fall down. The microphone is back there. Anyway, Ringo does. Okay.
Dang, Ringo.
Gosh, they're all falling down. I'm not
Kick them out of the band.
I'm going to hold them up like this. All right. The first person, if there's any interest in them, they're plastic. They're like a hard plastic. They are going to be the letter B for Beatles. $14, letter B. If there's any interest in the Fab Six, he's going to give you a high five. B. I see Emily. Oh, Emily, darling, you are number 3. You better start chatting it up a little bit. Emmeline, I bet you no one's told you that you need to chat a little bit more, but apparently you need to chat a little bit more. So Emmeline, Darlene, they are coming to you. Oh my gosh, for $14. We'll get them in a bag so they'll quit jumping off my thing. Thank you, Emmeline.
I think, oh wait, okay. So I do have a couple of like obviously the preview pictures, it was very kid heavy, so I chose to focus on that. But I do have some antique items if you love an older look, which of course I do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna offer this next item up at $18 if anybody is interested. Now, when you look at it, it's a little deceiving, but there is, in fact, condition issues to it. So, what we have here is we have like a pot metal not brass, we have a pot metal clock with the cherub on it. Now, here's the thing. The issue to it, believe it or not, you see this piece which extends out, that also should have been right here, but that got broken off. Now, when you look at it, I think you can tell it's a pretty clean break right there, but it is missing. For display purposes, frankly, unless you knew, you wouldn't know. Now, the clock itself is a wind clock. I don't have, some of the buttons on it are missing. Like this particular one, this moves the hands, which do in fact move, right?
Oh yeah, I
So
love
it is a non-functional clock. It is very much, pardon me, it is a display piece. It's something that helps to create a look or an accent. It is 5 inches at its tallest, 5 inches at its tallest. And no joke, this clock is super heavy.
I love that, Michael.
We do have some wear to the face. I love those very gothic kind of numbers to it. Give you a little close-up look there on your Cupid. I think if you do have like your leather-bound books, your cranberry glass, this would just make a great accent to it. Like if you do have like a library display or an apothecary kind of display, great addition to it.
I mean, I'm a kitsch girl, but I would have this in a heartbeat in my displays. I think it's timeless.
Would have been.
Does it stand up on its own, Michael?
Oh yeah. It stands, and I had it displayed. It stands just fine.
I love it.
Sincerely, you wouldn't know unless you knew. So it is damaged with the other foot missing, hence the price. But this stands like a champ, no problem. I mean, it's not wobbly or tilty or anything like that. But we started at 18, no interest. I'm going to set it to the side and we'll keep it moving.
Well, I might be interested in that, Michael. So you might have to send me an invoice because that's a clock and it's a Cupid. So
it's a Cupid.
Put me down for that, Michael.
Oh, you want it? Okay.
Yes. Put me down for that. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Sure, sir.
You're very welcome. I love that. Okay. I'm going to start my next item at $15. You're going to get all 3 of these. I like these are very kitschy. They are I believe that these are from the 80s. They are made in Taiwan. They do come in a styrofoam box, which I will pack them in here, but they're Homeco. Let's all sing it together. Homeco. Put it in your home. I saw Laura was here, so we have to give our friends at Fatbird Finds a shout out for the Homeco. There he is. What happened, Michael? Michael, what happened?
Because I was using my phone and I forgot now that Streamer did its updates, I have to be on the desktop. Otherwise, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that you're back. All right, so you're going to get all 3 of these cute little kitschy turtles. They're all 3 different. The colors are great. They're nice pastel and fun. They are all damage free and they all have their little Homeco sticker and stamp. And so this is the first one. They got little bonnets on. This one's holding a little bluebird. So we got that one, and then this one's holding a little ladybug. I honestly think that if you have a plant or a fern, an inside plant, to stick these little guys in with your plants, they're kind of whimsical and fun. And then this one has the little butterfly. Oh, that was a little piece of plastic that flew off of that guy. But see, really, really cute. They all have their little stamps. This kind of stuff from the 80s is really making a comeback right now. So there they are, all three friends. You'll get all three of them. Thank you so much, Helen, for your bid. Yeah, I know Emmeline's going to Germany with me. That's going to be, Germany's not going to know what happened. It's actually Europe because we're going to Prague too. But there they are, little cute, look at cute little turtle tails. They're so cute. They're so cute. All right, Helen is in at 18. Let's go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Helen in blue. And Denise, thank you, Denise, for your bids as well. These just bring me back. I was a figurine girl. That's what started all of my collections was the figurines. And so I see a figurine and it instantly brings me back and makes me happy. Right, there is the bid. And also thank you, Kim Desert Gal Curios, for being the bid ender today. Also, and I think that Helen, they are coming to you for $23. Thank you so much, Helen. Also, Desert Gal Curios, I had a one of her items was my vamp pick of the day. So if you go to virtualmarketplace.com, you can check out one of Kim's items. She's a beautiful necklace that's listed on there. So go check that out. And thank you in advance, Kim, for being the bid ender today. Oh, we're echoing. Are we echoing still? Shannon, you should go. We're going to baths in Prague.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to take a bath together, Shanna. You want to take a bath with all of us together?
Oh, I'm going to do a kitschy choice. And we're going to do we're going to do a cat. No, why? They're not both cats. Never mind. We're just going to do a salt and pepper shaker choice. And I'm going to start it at $15. Neither has any condition issues. Okay. These are your choices, ladies and gentlemen. So first up, we've got the classic Vantelligent, the Huggy, the Mary, I call it Mary and Lamb. I don't know if that's the official Vantelligent name. There are no chips or cracks on it. This particular lamb is in a yellow. I believe they made 3 total colorways, yellow being one of them, white being the other, and also they did do a black version of this. But again, they are Vantelligent. She is marked, as is the lamb, though it's not as legible. Lord, the words today.
It's not eligible.
So we've got the Vantelligent Mary and Lamb, or you can choose this little 3-piece set here, which is the kitty cat. The underplate is actually the tree, and then the bird cage comes off. So let's take a closer look. Let's start with the cat and the bird cage, because this one's a little bit more unique. Now, all 3 pieces are, in fact, you can see Japan, Japan, and Japan. All 3 pieces are stamped Japan. There's no chips or cracks to it. Our bird cage measures 3¼ inches to the tallest point, which is the point on the branch. The branch and the grassy knoll, if you will, serve as the underplate. The bird cage does, in fact, come off, and that serves as one of your shakers. Bird is just painted on there in the bird cage, okay? And then we can remove the cat from the grassy knoll, all right? And then we do have our little kitschy cat right there. Okay, that is choice numero uno. No chips or cracks on it. And then again, we can go back to the Vantelligent here. We've got Mary and the Lamb. Mary and the Lamb come in at 4 inches. Now, Mary obviously being the taller of the two. These things are so chunky. 4 inches is the tallest point that we're going to see. And of course, that is Mary. I think these are just so classic. Soft sculpt, airbrushed paint, not a lot of detail. And I don't know, I think that that really adds a sense of whimsy to the Vantelligent in all of their different sculpts, all of their different huggers. So those are your two choices. Again, neither has any condition issues. The cat and bird cage, again, is just your generic Japan piece. And then we, of course, do have Mary and the Lamb, which are your Vantelligent. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Miss Diane Husane is in it at 18. I'm going to do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Under bidend. You can just put bird or Mary or lamb. Oh, Ruthie, Miss Diane. Oh, Stephanie.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Oh, it's a tie. It's a tie. Thank you,
Stephanie had it first, though.
And she did. Miss Stephanie Kite. I think I know which one she's going for. But if you could just verify.
The origin story of Vantelligent is really, really interesting. So if you want a good little research session, I recommend bird.
Stephanie is getting the bird. Now, Ruthie girl, there's no obligation, there's no commitment. Would you like? Oh,
she's getting everything she wants today.
Dang.
Yeah, but the origin story of Vantelligent is
thank you both. I really do appreciate it.
It's a really fascinating story. All right. I've got a great pillow. It's just a single pillow, but think about this. You got a chair on your porch.
Okay.
It's boring. You need a little something to make it not boring.
Oh, girl, switches.
Oh, gosh darn it. Well, I got this beautiful crocheted pillow with this great teal. So I love that. And it's got this great green. And we've got the fringe. It's in excellent condition. So you put this on your porch. It just adds a little bit of pop of color. It is, I don't think you can, no, you can't. It's like stitched into the insert of the pillow. So it's not a sleeve at all, but there's no stains on it at all. So I'm going to start this at $15. So there's any interest in it. There's no stains. And I love that color. Now, you could put this on your porch, obviously. You could put it on your bed. You could put it in an armchair, but it's just a nice little accent pillow. I wish that I could crochet like this. Like I said, I can only crochet a scarf and a blanket if it's all, and a hat, but that's with a circle thing, with a circle thing. What is that? A circle loop. But to be able to do something like this would be fantastic. I can't follow a pattern. And most of the time when I make something, I'm just guessing on the length. And sometimes a blanket is extra long and sometimes the blanket is a little short. But, but I love this. This is great for a porch. Love it. Debbie Gutierrez is number 3. Helen is number 1. But it's just in how many times you're talking. That's all it is. I would probably win the crown. Sorry, Helen. I'll give you a run for your money with the talking business. All right. Nikki Moss is in at 15. She probably could, Shannon. She probably could make one. She had the time to do it. She's very extremely busy right now with work. All right. I am going to go ahead and start counting down our crocheted pillow. I'm looking at this. I'm like, that's not a stain. That is just where this pillow is creased. So if you're looking at that and it looks like it's a stain, it's not. It's just the pillow's a little creased right there. All right, let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. bid. And I love this color combination together. That aqua blue with that green, I think is really, really pretty. I know, Ruthie, it's a great colorway. Ooh, Helen, Nikki Moss is number one. So, all right, there is the bid. You had just paid for 20, but you didn't need it. And Nikki Moss, you get it for Nikki, you in the first giveaway, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I don't know if you need another one of these, but guess what? You're getting one. I got another bumblebee crocheted beehive for you. So
That's
you're gonna
darling.
get that. You're gonna get a black light keychain. You're gonna get a sticker and a friendship bracelet that says "Be kind." So you're gonna get all of those with your order as well, Nikki. Thank you very, very much.
Woo woo. What am I doing? Gotta switch us. I am obsessed with this next piece, and a lot of it has to do with the colors that were chosen for it. I don't see this colorway a lot. Now, this is it is in fact it's vintage jewelry, boys and girls. We do have a pin. It is from a company called Azub. It is an Austrian company. Or more specifically, should I say that the stones in it are Austrian. The company is Azub, A-Z-U-B. It is, believe it or not, this piece is in such good condition. It's from the mid-late 50s, specifically. Gorgeous silver tone. Again, the hallmark is right here. I don't know how oh my God. What is the word? Legible it is, but it is in fact marked here. Azub and then Austria. Okay. Oh, I am going to start this one off at 20 if anybody is interested. The length on it is 3¼ three and a quarter from stem to the top here. It very much looks like a leaf from this particular angle, but wait. Look at the colors. I love this. We've got that gorgeous blue, a very light pale canary yellow, a gorgeous lavender, and we also have some clear aurora borealis set off by that silver tone. Oh my word, you better stop it. On the blue, I was wearing a pale yellow yesterday. This against a nice pale yellow, oh my gosh, it sets it off. It sets it off.
Nice too.
Do what?
The gingham that you have on with it is really,
I love it. You just, I mean, shoot, even the green, I'm not mad at it, but another gorgeous pastel color with this or a white, you could pop this off on a black, no doubt. The colors are just exceptional. You've got great sparkle. Again, it's all about the color for me. It's not very gaudy. Right? The design isn't overly busy. We've got a great use of negative space on it. I'm going to rotate it back here because I think that you can see the setting a little bit better. Whoop. But you can see the round stones are set off by the rods here. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then we have the perimeter stones. And then we've got a total of 4 marquee cuts that are set here in the center. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful, unusual piece of jewelry. And a lot of it, again, has to do with the colors. Look at that sparkle.
Yeah, and I like all those little offset shoots, like the little small little offset shoots that are on the center there. That's really, really nice.
Now, none of the stones fluoresce. There is no glow on it. But I don't think you need it. That's not really a big selling point for me with the jewelry, unless of course you have got a UV collection, but otherwise it's kind of pointless unless you're going out to the rave or the club. Ow. All right, so Miss Nikki Moss, thank you, lady, is in at 20. I really do appreciate that. Again, total length on it, we are at 3¼ inches. Azub is your company, and then we do have the Austrian crystals, the yellow, the lavender, and the blue. Okay. But we do have clear aurora borealis in there too. No condition issues. Beautiful. She is ready to wear or put in your collection for a little sparkle. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Yes, graph. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end.
There's nothing like a good Austrian sparkle.
There's not. Well, they just have great clarity to them
Ooh.
too. Whoa. Oh, trying to sneaky in cap. Oh, Tink, we see you. Mickey Mouse was keeping it safe because she used it just in case. Thank you, Kim, for the bid and Mickey Mouse at 23. Congratulations and thank you again, lady. Appreciate it.
It's a beauty. And you cleaned
She's
them so well, Michael.
I
You're
love cleaning
amazing.
them.
So on point. All right, my next item is going to start at $15 choice. They are salt and pepper shakers. They're one of them is just interesting. I've never seen before. I'll show you that set first. But here, now there isn't a stop. You know what? I don't know. They are salt and pepper shakers. I was like, where's the hole? There aren't any stoppers in them, but I think that these would be really, really cute if you have a laundry room and you got a little shelf in your laundry room. I've never seen these before. That is an ironing board with a little baby iron. I guess you probably could, maybe you could put these in a dollhouse as well. There's no chips or cracks. There's a little hole, no stopper in it. So we've got the ironing board, and I like all the creases and the sheets there. And then we've got our little wash pan. And look at the little washboard. Remember when those were all the rage? Everybody would have a washboard hanging up on their wall. But it's got almost like little bubbles in there and the little wooden barrel. And there is the hole on, there's the hole on the side. So that's choice number one. They're very, very kind of small, dainty, and delicate. Then choice number two is just anthropomorphic fun. And also, these do have their stoppers. They're made in Japan. And they are the anthropomorphic winking strawberries. They're just a made in Japan piece. There is the top. We had strawberry shortcakes yesterday. They were yummy. So, where's your face? Little winking strawberries there. That one has 3 holes. I think they both have. That one has 2 holes. 2 holes and 3 holes. But you can see they are marked Japan on the bottom, and they do have their stoppers. So that's the choice between the 2 shakers. The strawberries are great in a summer display. Oh, let's get them facing the right way. So we've got those. Thank you, Tracy. And then again, if you've got a little laundry room or a little miniature shelf, the little wash, I don't know. I liked them because they were different. The wash basin and the ironing board, or the anthropomorphic straw. We bought some candy when we were in Ireland, and they were called straubs. Straubs. So you can get the straubs or the ironing board. All right, let's go ahead and count them down. Tracy is in at choice at 15. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Helen has a man cave. You got man in that cave, Helen?
That's where she keeps all of her men.
It's where she keeps all of her men in a gilded cage. All right, Debbie is in at 17, and there is the bid end. Stephanie. All right, so Miss Debbie Gutierrez, which one or ones would you like at $17? Do you want the strawberry? I bet I know. The strawberries or the ironing board and wash basin? So let me know. Congratulations. The strawberries. All right, Miss Debbie, those are coming to you. I'm going to take these, and they're going to be available in the buyer's choice. Wait. God darn it. Wait a minute. Tracy? Are you
Rude?
I forgot. Tracy, are you in? Let me write down Debbie's name first. I was at 17. See, I'm off my name.
with the pring.
Now, Tracy, you'll pass. Okay, I know. Same girl. Same girl, same. All right, those now I can say it. These are going to be available in the buyer's choice sale at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Well, this was not planned because I'm going to do another choice. It's a salt and pepper shaker choice. We've also got some good anthropomorphic goodness in here, boys and girls.
Hey.
Your choice is between kitschy and creepy on this one.
Both
Here
good.
they are. You've got, look at these anthropomorphic, the green and the red pepper. Y'all, there's no condition on either set. The paint on these, phenomenal. Look at those sweethearts.
I love those so much.
Or you can do the creepy. The skull, salt and pepper, the knotters. Okay. Again, no condition issue on the skull. Keeping in mind that the front has the S&P. You can certainly rotate your skulls around. Right? So there we go. Skulls or peppers, up to you. Those are your two choices. Neither has any condition issue. And we're going to start the choice off at just $18. Here's the thing. These are, one has an acrylic stopper in it. The other does not. They are not marked Japan. Now, I was able to find specifically this red one. It does seem that there was a companion set that was made to the peppers. This, I saw the red pepper. The body is the same as you're seeing on these. The body is the same, but then the companion piece to this was actually an anthropomorphic strawberry. I don't have clearly the strawberry. We've got the red and the green pepper set. Y'all, I'm telling you, look at the paint.
These are good.
On the back. Look at that. You know that cold paint, especially that red, is just evil and hateful. Not on these. I'm a hot pepper.
Ooh.
Same thing happens with the green. Again, look at that. Look at that cold paint, y'all.
I got a Tilso piece today too. Tilso is where it's at in my brain right now. These are amazing, Michael.
We're peppers. Yes, we are. Look at those faces.
These are amazing. Look at the little green one, has like a little heart mouth.
Right? Okay. So peppers are your choice. Peppers. These guys are 3 3/4 inches tall. Pardon, 3 3/4 inches tall. All right. Or you can do the skull knotters. I love how this is so interesting because we've got the floral detailing here, very classic, very feminine to it. And then we are literally capped off with the knotting skulls.
Yeah,
of course, they have the gold detailing. You know, you take them out and your salt and pepper would go in there. You could sprinkle it, but we do have gold detailing here, kind of like the skull cap to it. So entirely up to you. We've got 2 flowers on this side. When we rotate it, you know, you can have your salt and pepper.
I love.
We've got toofuses. I love the nodding skulls.
Yeah, they're classy, but they're also they just I don't know.
Look at them.
And sometimes they don't nod very well, but those are nodding really nice.
These guys nod real good. These ones, they come in when they're assembled, obviously 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches on that. But this one, this is apparently, it says patent on it, but it does have its sticker, Fairway.
Yeah, they're always marked that patent TT. Well, that one's TTT.
TT.
No, patent.
This one, the shakers themselves have it too. All right, there's your choice. So thank you, Miss Anita. You got high bid, lady. It will be for choice, peppers or skulls. Shoot, you can do both. I don't mind. Let's do the countdown. I mean, finding this stuff, especially like the super kitschy, is so incredibly difficult anymore. So I was thrilled.
Well, honestly,
Of course,
The skulls are hard to find as well.
At a price that you can bring into resale for, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do the countdown. So here we go. Peppers or skull, up to you. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, geez, 2, 1, and a bid end. Getting aggressive with the shakers.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
I'm on a highway. Oh, it's getting aggressive. So,
ooh, yeah.
Skull, bid end. Thank you, Miss Kim. Miss Gutierrez. Girl, sure do appreciate ya. She played it. But Miss Copperpot, she won third. 36, Miss Anita. Would you like peppers, skulls? Would you like both? I don't know. Miss Anita, what you got, sister friend?
I bet I know. I know what I would pick. I mean, it's a hard choice, but I know what I would pick.
Shoot, I don't know.
Oh, woo!
Oh, snap. Well, Miss Anita, congratulations and thank you, lady. Both sets are coming. She said, I'm not choosing. Oh, she has 7 rings.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Those are great.
I see it.
Oh,
Like I bought it.
I don't know how it would be hard to choose. It would be really hard to choose because those were fantastic.
I don't want to choose. I might put it in the bag.
I've got something that people might think is creepy. This is the second time I had the pleasure of purchasing one of these girls. And it's a doll. Now, I know not everybody likes dolls, but some of you may have had this doll when you were younger. Now, she doesn't know, she no longer makes the sound, but she's still great. And this is Mattel's Little Lost Baby. She's from the 1960s. And look at how sweet and innocent she is.
Oh, God, the hands.
Hi, Michael.
And she's like,
rock and roll, rock and roll. Now, she does have a little bit of staining on her little play set. And this is where you put the batteries in. But the cover is missing on her battery butt. But we just leave her like this. And guess what she does? If I can get her to work right. See? I'm crying because I had to leave my vacation. But it's very tiring, so I'm ready to take a nap. So she's got 3 faces. She got happy, she's got sad, and she's got sleeping. Now you can still see she's got her little poof of hair, I think on all 3 sides. Yeah, crying and happy. So her hair is still, I know some of you don't like dolls and I get it, but I like her. Now she's got like hollowed out legs, but she's just the creep factor. She does have her original tag here. Now I am going to start her at $28, which is far under what the resale value is on eBay. But I couldn't resist her. I love I love the dolls from the 60s. They just did them good then. You know, the Barbies and the baby dolls, they're very kitschy and fun. So you can put her on a chair, and depending on your mood, maybe you're like, hey, honey, check out the doll. And that's how you're going to tell what kind of mood I'm in today. So if I'm like this, you can proceed. If I am like this, stay the hell away from me. If I am like this, also stay the hell away from me. You know what I mean? The only time you approach me is if I am like this. Sometimes you got to turn her head a little bit. But anyway, you can approach me. Proceed. But look at her cute little dimple and her little double chin. I think that she's darling. Now, again, I know that she isn't for everybody, but neither am I. Neither am I. So, all right. I know Cheryl likes him, but now she is not as creepy as Baby Secrets. Baby Secrets is probably one of the creepiest dolls. And the girl, I think, Ronnie, did you buy the doll for me or was it Willie? I can't remember her name, but you turn her arm and her eyes move and her mouth moves in all different directions. She's probably about one of the creepiest ones that I don't think she's creepy at all. I think that she's just a little fun. Okay. Willie bought it. I think Willie bought that one. All right. Emmeline's in at 28. Look at how fun she is. She can sit on your bed, on your chair. And Gerald, you don't approach her unless she's like this. Oh, no, unless she's happy. All right, let's count her down. Here we go. Saucy Expressions. It was me. Yeah. Saucy Expressions. She was pretty fabulous. That was a bucket list thing for me when I found her. All right, let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, all Bronson. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ooh, yeah, Little Baby No Name. That would be a good one too. There was also Poor Pitiful Pearl. I've always been seeing her, but I've never been able to like purchase her because she's always been way above my budget. Sometimes these dolls, the kitschier, the weirder, sometimes is the better, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, that's the
right, Emily. She is coming to you for 28. Oh gosh, Baby Giggles would be fun too. That would be a fun one too. All right, thank you, Emily.
Okay, I am going to do an ephemera lot. This is for everything. There's a total of 31 postcards. There's a wide variety of subject matter in the postcard. There are 6 that are they're photo postcards, but they are like the superstars of them. So we're gonna look at the 6 first. Well, I'll show you I am starting the lot. You're getting everything. 31 total postcards. 6 are superstars, at least with like collector desirability. The other ones are super fun. But you're getting 31 pieces. We're gonna start it off at $20. I'm going to fan out kind of like the other postcards that you're going to see here. There are some that have writing and are postmarked. Some have never been used. We have various holidays like Christmas. We've got a birth announcement, which I love this. It is a boy weighing 8 pounds, September 11th. It's Stanley Howard.
Aww.
We've got many happy returns. It's like a come back soon. We've got birds. We've got Thanksgiving embossed. This one's not been used. You've got, what is this? A message from a true heart, kind of like a Valentine or a little love letter. This one's fabulous. Another Thanksgiving one. Look at that embossing and gilding on it. Another thanks. This is a bit creepy.
You're delicious.
That turkey looks a little nefarious next to that girl. We've got locale postcards. This is actually from 1915. 1915. Again, more locations. This is from Dayton. We've got Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We've got an armory from Chicago. We've got Minnesota. Yellow Springs. This is not telling me what it is. Are you? Oh, St. Paul, another Minnesota. So there's more. There's 3 more of the traveling. I do have a photo postcard, which is interesting. I'm not quite sure who these 2 are. It's got some text on it, but it's not telling me who they are. He looks freaked out though. A little hotel stay. Reservoir. This is interesting. It says the cup that cheers. This is from 1912. I love that
Meemaw.
image on there.
Meemaw's back there with her tea.
Watkins Administration Building in Winona, Minnesota. And again, a random photo postcard. I don't know.
Don't mess with her.
Can't make it out. Okay, so that's just like a quick, brief overview of the miscellanea that you're going to get. Okay. The 6 superstars, they are all from World War I. They're all German. Photographs, there is only one of the 6. Only one of the 6 has script on it. It is a German stamp. The text is in German, so I can't read it. And even if it were English, the type on that or the font on that is so small and close together. I'm not sure. Again, these are all World War I. These are German soldier postcards. Okay. Only one of them has text on them. The one that has the text, we do see the German soldiers in the trenches. Now, I was able to specifically identify this image. It, unfortunately, when I found it, the exact historical information was in Germany. Was in German. We've got another group of German soldiers with horse. That's 2. Look at this. We've got a German regiment here, or regime, depending.
Wow. You know, the one with writing on it, you can use Chat GPT and it will translate it. And take a picture.
Now, you know, this is war. I won't get like super up close, but in here, we unfortunately have a casualty of war, this particular one. And then the other 2, these are more like a true black and white. These particular 4 that I just showed you, the other 2 are going to have more of a sepia tone, just for like contrast. You can see here, right? More of a sepia tone. Again, these are German, World War I. As with the other one, I'm not going to get super up close to it, but in here we do have the casualties of war. It's a beach. It's a pebbled beach here. There's like a road. The casualties are right here, pebbles, and then we do have the waterfront right here. And then the last one we have, this is probably honestly the most graphic of all of them. I won't get super up close on it, but we do have a casualty of war here and another casualty of war here also. Wow. So again, these are all German photo, World War I photo postcards. We have 2 that are in the sepia. The other 4 are in black and white. So if I thought these were really cool, because if you were a history buff or you knew somebody who was a history buff, especially somebody that was into the wars, this certainly would make, I think, an excellent gift. So the only one with text on it, again, is in German, is with a German stamp, is this particular one with the soldiers in the trenches. We have the soldiers with the horses. We have the regime. And like I said, the other 3, 1 black and white and 2 in the sepia, all 3 of these unfortunately have casualties of war in them. So those are your 6. Those are the superstars. When you come to like collectability or desirability, if you're into the war, and then you do get the remaining 25 miscellaneous. So for all one monies, started at 20. There's no interest. I'm going to set those to the side.
Yeah, those are special.
They are.
And especially when you're thinking about you're getting them for less than $1 a piece. Incredible. Okay. My next item, I'm going to start at $30. This is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. This guy is quite collectible and they're a little bit more scarce. It's very kitsch. it's again a complete opposite end of the spectrum. It's a piggy bank. It's a chalkware bank. No, it's not a smasher bank, but it is Porco, and it says for a rainy day. Now he is chalkware and he is in amazing condition. But look at him; he's a little barrel bank bank. There's his little pig butt. But the paint on him is in excellent condition. He is chalk. So there are a couple little dings like in the chalk, like right in there and a little bit over here on this side. But look at how fun he is and all that the horrible shading of it all. He's got some great eyeshadow on there. And you can see the Porco at the top and for a rainy day embossed on the side or on the top. Now, I don't think originally he had this hole in the bottom. I think somebody took something sharp and just decided to, put a little bit of hole, which I appreciate that they did that instead of smashing him, because now he just looks great on your shelf. He's heavy enough, I think, that you probably could use him as a bookend. If you had some children's books or even like some board games, I think on a shelf would look really fun, but just super kitsch. He's in really, really, really lovely condition, believe it or not. But look at him. Now, these are a little bit harder to find, and I'm bringing him at a much smaller price than what I have seen sale comps for him. But I think that he's great. Bye, Ursula. I hope you have a wonderful day too. That is not a chip on him. That's just a little bit of a glare on his little cheeks there. But again, honestly, if you are a carnival prize or a chalkware collector, he would look great with your other pieces of carnival or of chalkware carnival prizes. But all right, if there isn't any interest in our little Porco the pig, we will set him aside and we will keep the sale up running.
What an unfortunate name.
Wouldn't that be horrible? Sorry, little guy. Little Porco.
All right, we're going to do some jewelry. Again, some gorgeous vintage jewelry. This is a really interesting piece, but I'm going to start this one off at $18. Now, this one is unmarked, unsigned, excellent condition. We can see here on the back, it is set in a silver tone. I love the fact that we do have the cutouts here in the back. So that way we get more light refraction. We've got a number of the marquee. You can clearly see that they are green. We also have our center stone here that is set off. Look at we've got the 4 dangles on this one. 4 dangles. I can't help it. I am a huge sucker for the color. Green. Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that so much fun? It's got a very deco feel to it. I think a lot of it is the green. But these dangles here, I love it. She's gorgeous. She's sparkly. Now, by rights, the pin back is like this. So this, hello. I might want to, hold on. Try actually putting the pin together. There we go. So if worn, the bar goes like this, and this is how the dangles are. All right. Now, I did take a measurement from the point here down to this bottom dangle, which puts us at an exact 2.5 inches, an exact 2.5 inches on that. Okay. Now, I think I do have fluoresce if you're into it. Again, if you want to take it out into the club, you can. Am I making it up? No, I don't have fluoresce on this one. So what one? I don't know. I might just be making things up in my head. So there is no fluoresce on this particular brooch. It is as it appears. Okay. Again, center stone in a gorgeous like canary yellow. It does look like a Vaseline. Now, these stones here, they are reminiscent of like a uranium green, but they don't glow. And then we do, of course, have little accents that mirror. Okay, but 2.5 at its longest from dangle to the tippity top. All right. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. She is holding it down at 25 again. It is unmarked on this particular one. It does have some good weight, so do be mindful if you want to wear it. I would wear it on a more substantial kind of knit. Otherwise, you might have a big hole when you take it out. Okay. All right, let's do.
Ooh,
Yes,
yeah,
it is very wicked, very alphaba. This one would be a good hat accessory because you get that dangle going.
Mhm.
All right, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to be done. Again, so you can see the back very clearly. And again, it's been cleaned up for you, so she is ready to wear.
She's a beaut.
Oh, Nicomas. Got her just in case in right before that bid end. Thank you, Miss Kim. Appreciate you, lady. Well, Stephanie, sure do appreciate you.
26.
Nicomas, 26. It's coming to you.
That's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Beautiful. I love it to see when people do other things with brooches besides them as brooches. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to see that. Okay, my next item, I'm going to start at $20. It's another hard to find piece of kitsch. It is made by Tilso, which is the same company that made Michael's Pepper Kids. It is a hard to find owl wall pocket. So there is some paint loss. You can see some little bit of paint loss and fading on him, but we got the red bird and the blue bird, the red bird and the blue bird. And you can see that transfer on the dial of the clock is a little missing right there on the side too. Crazing throughout, but no chips or cracks. It also has the little dangly bits for what would have been by Franny, what would have been like what are these called, Michael, on a clock? The weights.
Yeah.
But they look like little pine cones, like they do in a normal clock. But no chips or cracks on him. He's got his little hole right there, so you could hang him on the wall. I tried putting my little friend in him. I don't know. I kind of like it without anything in him. I kind of just like him like that. But there he is, a really hard to find piece of kitsch. I found him and I just thought he was just incredibly cute. Now you can see the little birds on each side. There's the blue one and there is the red one. Honestly, I don't know if when this was painted originally, if the blue and the red bird was even painted all the way. Because sometimes they missed out on spraying them all the way, so you never really know.
I have to say, I think especially on his brown feathers, that white, it kind of looks really good.
Yeah, I mean the fading on it isn't bad. It still makes it look fine. It's kind of just looks like it's part of his body. But again, most of the time when you find these are not with it. These are long gone, and you just find the planter, which would still excite me if I found it. But the fact that it had the weights still made it a lot of fun. And you can see the weights are just kind of tied on like with a wire, like the chained families, like the chain gang families that I have a chained dog set that has the chain on it still. But yeah, it's a really fun piece to find. All right, Ruthie was in at 20. Tropical Capricorn is in at 25. And let's go ahead and let's count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Hey, while you guys are waiting too, I already showed Michael, but look, can you tell anything different with my eyeballs?
Yes. Some people noted it earlier, actually.
Talk about Elphaba. I got green mascara on. I wanted to give it a try.
I honestly do think it looks good on you. I do.
Depends on what you're wearing. You know, I have green on today, so I thought it was fitting. All right, Ruthie, you just jumped in right at the last minute there, girl, at 26. So it is coming to you, Ruthie. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
This next piece,
You love
it
it.
leaves me speechless.
Oh,
It does. I am absolutely obsessed, and sincerely, like, the condition is phenomenal on it. Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna start it off at $35.
Got it.
$35, and I'm gonna show the whole shebang for you. You are going to get in the original box
Oh, how happy.
the black gooned duckling. Y'all, look at the yellow, look at the ribbon.
It's so good.
It's got felted feet that are wired and flat, so it does stand up for you. The box is pretty amazing. It's a little weeble wobbly, like there is some tattering here on the tabs to it. It's still present, and it definitely did serve its purpose by helping to keep the duckling in really good condition.
Look at
It
all
was
of the
originally
that are
sold
on there.
at Kaufman's department store in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I love it.
It was a gift to Mary Esther in 1964. I don't know if you can read it.
From Nana.
Look at that. The graphic on the box is pretty fabulous.
Yeah.
It's a repeating graphic, okay? And then we have, look at how soft. The duckbill is a rubber. It's a soft vinyl. Okay, we've got the googly eyes, no cloudy, no scratching. The ribbon is, I mean, that is like new. The tag, I mean, look at how crisp and white.
It's like it's new.
Doesn't it?
Wow.
The little wings here, there is wire in there, so you can kind of play around with how you want the wings to be. The legs are also wired, keeping in mind that the wire does run from one leg into the other. So when, I don't know if you can see how they're connected.
Oh, this is special. This is truly special.
It seems, I don't know if this is like a particle board. And the feet, actually, I do think it's a particle board and not a standard cardboard. But it's got some great structure there, so it does stand flat. Now, it does seem May. I don't know. Is it May or moss? Right here. Some very loose.
Moss. No.
There is extra thread in both. Oops. Of the feet. I didn't remove it. I would keep it personally, maybe weigh it down a little bit. But look at that. The duckling is 11 inches tall. 11 inches tall. It's Goond. It's from Goond. Goond Creation. I love the way
you say that too. Goond.
Goond. I'm a little duck.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Condition just 10 out of 10. That's right. Yeah. That's what I always think of. Like, he's actually a black swan.
Yeah.
That's where he's
That's one of my favorite stories is the ugly duckling. I love that story.
Look at that. It is in such good condition. And again, we've got a little bit longer plush here on the wings than the body itself. I know. Look at that face. He is a sweetheart. So again, 11 inches tall. We do have the original box. Of course, you're going to get the whole thing.
Wow. Special.
And who do we got? Miss Evelyn Darlene is holding it down at 36. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the bid ends.
Worth every bit of that too.
I would agree. I would get like seriously.
Right? With the box. All right. Great deal, Blue.
You did it. Congratulations and thank you, lady. At 37, Blue is coming to you.
Yeah.
Enchanté.
Oh my gosh. Vicky Laurent. Let me just tell you, I wish I would have brought it with me. Vicky Laurent sent me the most amazing brooch. I wore it almost every day that I was in Ireland. I'll post a picture of it, but thank you, Vicky, for that. It's a little, it's like a little me in a brooch. I love it. I wore it every day. Because I had it on my little jean jacket. Well, Blue Wildflower, that was an amazing get because that was a special.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my next item, I'm going to start at $15 choice. Here we go. And I've got a couple flower frogs. So we've got a black and we got another one. But let me show you. The black one is in excellent condition. There are no dings, chips, or cracks on this guy, except for this right there. Forget what I just said. There is a little bit of a boober on the bottom right there, as you can see. Right there. So choice number 1 is the black. Choice number 2, I like to call like this is the Coke bottle color, but it's that Coke bottle glass. It has been dropped. You can always tell because it's got this like inside shatter there going on the inside, but this one glows like the dickens. Bam. It glows like the dickens. So when you add the two of them together, it's a really great look. So I'm sorry, I don't mean my mind to shine that in your face. I like when people put these like in a bowl or, they just like have a collection of them. So choice between the UV glass flower frog and the black flower frog. Honestly, you could definitely use these if you find a little vessel. This size in particular does fit pretty well in a vintage ball jar. So if you've got a ball jar, these will fit down in there. You can put your long stemmed florals in there. And then during the off season, if you're not using them as flower frogs, put them in a bowl. I think of like a dough bowl or a wooden bowl looks really, really nice with these. Or if you've got like a console, put them in there. It just adds a little bit of interest to them. All right. So we got Vicky is in at 20. Shannon is in at 22. So let's go ahead and let's count them down. Ooga. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. Here, Michael, listen.
Love that sound.
Poof, a genie could appear. Oh, Shannon, that's a good idea too. Hi, John. How are you doing? All right, there is the bid in with the flowers and the frogs. Thank you so much to Kim. All right, Nikki. Well, Nikki, you had a just in case of 28. Vicky had a just in case of 35. So at 29, Miss Laurent, would you like the black or would you like the glow? Let me know. The glow. So that one's going to Miss Laurent for 29. And then Nikki, you can decline, but at 28, were you interested in the black? And okay, all right, Nikki, that one is coming to you. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it.
Okay. It has been a hot minute since I've had one. Come on, chat. Okay. So we're bringing it back. I'm going to do a little ASMR for you, too.
Oh, I love that sound. We're ASMRing it up in here today. I don't know what
Drink
it
this
is about
big
that
ball
sound.
for you. Um, what it is, boys and girls, it is our sewing bag, and it is, as always, chock full of vintage sewing accoutrement and accessories. Okay,
Wow.
I'm going to start the sewing bag off at 25 if anybody is interested. We
Whoa.
have not only our vintage sewing accessories, we do in fact have some
Ah,
vintage patterns in there. I will tell you this, we do have, there they are. Well, we can kind of see at the bottom-ish. We do have the pinking shears, the vintage pinking shears
nice.
are in there. The handles are buried.
Michael, I'll be right back.
Look at it. The handles are buried. You can, I don't know if you can really see it, but right there, you can see those alligator teeth right on there. We've got vintage buttons in there. We've got the bobbins. We've got vintage spools of thread. We do have a vintage seam tape, not seam tape. We have a vintage measuring tape, which you didn't know I actually use one of those myself to measure my items. It's one of my favorite things. We do have crochet hooks in here. What else do we have that I can see? There's, I mean, shoot, I don't know. There is even a measuring stick. Oh, what do you call those? A ruler. We do have some kind of crochet fabric in there. I don't know. There is this little, there's something hidden in there. It's like a little purse. I don't know what's in there. It's got a snap on it, but there is something tucked in there. Hey, Cheryl. I don't know if it's a, what do you call it? A pincushion or not. Look at, there's even vintage hemming tape or mending tape still on the spool. Is it not darling or what? I'm gonna try to give, there's some fancy buttons back in here. Like rope. This is another pair of scissors, these gray ones. There's two, I should have said it. There's two pair of scissors in there. There's at least two crocheting hooks. There's bells in there, because why not? There's some lace in there for you. The giant pinking shears. Oh, there is something right here. I can't tell what it is. Oh, we even have a full needle kit in here. You can barely see it, but there is still in its original packaging full needle kits. Let's see if I can get that out a little bit more. More crocheting hooks. I'm trying to peer in there. But it's got some great items in there. Again, vintage. I don't know what this is. The ruler is not hinged, it's the standard ruler on there. We've got a seam ripper I can see. I don't know, right there it is. A sewing Susan may be in here.
She probably is.
There's something called top value stains. I don't know. There's even little silk, blue silk flowers in there. So it's got some good weight. It's definitely chock full of stuff. Of course, you're going to get it all. Oh, there's another needle kit in there. You can see.
Look at that heifer.
The pinking shears are coming out a little bit better for us to see. They appear to be in really good condition. No rust or pitting on those. There is some fabric. We have ribbon in there. So do it up, y'all. But you get the whole thing. So who is it at? We've got Capricorn in it at 28. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. Let's do the countdown. These are about, by the way, 3 pounds. So it's about 3 pounds. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Addie's in at 30.
2, 1. And the bid end. We do have zippers. Oh, hey, Patty girl.
Tropical Capricorn is in at 30.
Angelo ASMR.
I know, I love that.
Thank you, Kim, for the bid and appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. The Tropico Capricorn at 32. It is coming to you. Congratulations and thank you. Just make sure to send me out your contact information.
There's his email right there.
Oh, yes, my email is right here.
Your email. All right, that was great.
Thank you.
If y'all are I got a sewing Susan that I'm gonna be bringing to my sale today at 5. So if you need a sewing Susan, I got one. I got one for you. Okay. This next item is another doll, but a harder to find. And y'all gonna have to let me know if you remember this as a child. I love her name. And again, she is something that I'm bringing it to you for a lower price than what she is currently listed for. I'm sure her at $30. And she's also in her original box. And it's little Miss Twinkie.
Oh.
Little Miss Twinkie. She's a small doll with a big wardrobe. The box is pretty fantastic. There is a little bit of wear and taping on the box, but you can see there she is, Twinkie. It says the sub-teen charmer. It's a Marks doll, and it says change from brunette to blonde to redhead. She has 6 wigs. Here is that side. And then that's the same. And then this side, it says Twinkie. Dresses are wrinkle-free plastic. So on the inside here, we got her. So here she is as a blonde. But if you didn't want her as a blonde, you just take off her. She doesn't have any hair.
Ow.
Take that off, and let's make her a brunette. You just pop on her other wig. See? Let's see. Can we make her? Now we want her to be a ginger.
Oh, she's got all the hair colors down. Oh, I like ginger.
Yeah, I like her underpants. Aren't staying on very well. Put on your underpants, Twinkie. But
Misty, does she have a date on her?
Usually it's on the box. I think she's definitely from the 1960s. I don't think that there is. Hang on. I don't know. I think she's from the 60s. I don't see a date on her. But the clothes are very much. You remember in the 90s, the Polly Pocket dolls that you had all rubber clothes that you could change. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like the original.
Oh.
So you see she's got all kinds of clothes and a little dress here. She's got a little suitcase.
We love it.
And another suitcase. And then she does have the little wig forms.
Oh, that's cute.
To keep her wigs on. She's got little handbags. Shorts. Oh, look at this. A bra.
So she's a Marks Toys from 1965.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh,
MARX.
Could have originally been made from 1959 and up.
Oh. But yeah, there's like 2 wig forms, but then she's got 2 brunette wigs, 2 blonde wigs, just 1 redhead wig. She's got a little kerchief. There's another skirt. This is a stand for her to stand up on. She's even got a camera.
Okay.
A little shawl wraps around her shoulders. a little vest, another little dress, another handbag, a poodle, and she's got her original paperwork on the inside. Maybe the paperwork probably says the date, Ronnie. I probably could have found that out. The paperwork is a little ripped. Twinkie, the tiny doll with the big wardrobe. Everything is wrinkle free. She has her own puppy. So she's got brief panties and panties. So she doesn't have all of the hats. So she is not complete with everything. Like she doesn't have any shoes or anything like that. So everything that she's supposed to have is on here. But she doesn't have everything, but she still has quite a bit. We put it all in here. Now, the dolls themselves, just the dolls, sell for $15, $16. We're going to strip you naked.
It's that kind of show today, is it?
So she does have her briefs, and then she also has on her panties. You can take her panties off if you want to, but she's also got her little bra. Let's put her bra on. Let's put your bra on. She's not the easiest girl to get dressed. I will say that. There's her little bra and panties that she's got on. Anyway, she is kind of another little hard piece to find. I'm with you, Michael. I like her as a ginger. We're going to keep her ginger. But you can see she does come with a lot of accessories. She just doesn't have all of them. And then she's got her original paperwork and her original box. So, Twinkie, the big doll with the little doll with the big wardrobe. Misty and Michael After Dark. Whoops. All right. Oh, gosh darn it. My comment or my mouse is not working. What did I say? Did I put her starting price? I know I did, but I don't see it. I start her at $30. There she is. All right. Anyway, we're gonna set her aside. I know that, but this is the kind of stuff that I really like to find.
Ronnie, are you bidding 30?
Are you bidding, Ronnie? You don't have to, Ronnie. I'm just asking. We're just asking you if you are. But if she doesn't sell, I probably will list her. Okay. Ronnie's at a 30. All right, let's count her down. She would be great for a display. And you've got the box too, which is pretty fantastic. All right, let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's got her little Puda. And I love just the little wig forms, just to kind of have those up on a shelf too, I think is pretty fun in the little suitcases. They just don't make toys like they used to. All right, Ronnie D. Ronnie D, she is coming to you. Thank you so very much.
Okay, we're going to do...
Ronnie, you get free shipping.
Hey.
You get free shipping, Ronnie.
We're going to do some more vintage jewelry. Now, this one has got your Australian glass or crystals in it. We are in a gold tone. Again, cleaned up, ready to wear. It is marked Austria right up here at the top of the pin back. Don't know, again, if it is legible or not, but it is stamped there. At its longest, and I do believe I measured it from here to here, you come in at 2 3/8, 2 3/8 on it. And I didn't write the stinking start price. I'm going to start this one at $18. That in gold. We've got a monochromatic look here with 2 shades of blue. A nice, like, light robin's egg, Tiffany blue, and then your more royal blue. This very much gives me, like, the Fenton colonial blue, or like the Ron Ray Bluebird of Happiness, tone-wise. I love that. Look at that. Against navy, we've got the 2 more. I love that. We can do it against more blue. The blue and white gingham will definitely show up for you. Again, I'm a fan. Well, you can't see it. but I am a fan of the green and blue color combination. I know.
Really pretty.
I think that one does pop out a lot. There you go. If you are in like your sapphire, you can certainly do it. These are a little bit more brilliant than your traditional sapphire tone. Oh yes, Diane, agreed. Even on like if you did like one of those acid washed ones or the bleached ones where it's a very light denim, any of the tones of blue I think would be great for this. Well, hey there, Miss Baba Earp, appreciate you, lady. We got Tink coming in at also at 19. Thank you, ladies. No condition issues. It's like I said, it's cleaned up. It's ready to wear. Where to accessorize your collection at? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the countdown. It is like a little floral bouquet here. We do have 3 stems. Can't see. Though technically 1, 2, there's 4. It's got 3 stems down here. 1, 2, 3, but there's 4 different buttons on it. I love how they did the 2 here, the marquise, for like the leaf detail. All right, I'm gonna do the countdown. Okay, so here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And to be done.
Yeah, that's
This would
beautiful.
look great with the milk glass.
I like the gold with the blue. That's really pretty.
Oh, it got aggressive. There's our blue, pin blue bid. Thank you, Miss Kim. I got you. It took me a second, but I caught up. Tink, I sure do appreciate ya. But Miss Baba Earp, rootin' and tootin' at 39, lady, it's coming to you. Thank you.
You know that Bobby Earp's a rootin' and a tootin'.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful brooch, though. That's really, really pretty.
She is a rootin' tootin'.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got some recipe boxes, and I'm going to start them out at $18. Oh, I didn't type in choice. They do have recipes on the inside of them. So the first one is, I don't know if it's just a wooden. It's wooden. You can see the little dovetail there. I don't know if somebody added this like with a decoupage, that little floral accent on there, but it's really, really pretty. It's on the top as well. Recipe boxes really look, you can use them as a riser, is what I'm trying to say. But you open it up on the inside. This one does have recipes. Now, this particular one it's got some recipe cards, like, well, frozen kooks. C-U-K-E. Well, it's got that. Dill pickles. So we do have some hand hot chocolate mix, handwritten recipes, wedding. Ooh, look at this person has to be an engineer who wrote that. This looks like Mark's handwriting. Wedding punch. That is very engineer writing. I like wedding punch. And then we've got like these kinds of recipes in here. Asparagus, recipes from around the world. And then, like, everyone would find like little clippings of recipes and you'd stick them in. Caramel popcorn, like little clippings. Oh, here's Rice Krispies. Famous salmon for $6. Well, this is just cookies. I don't know what. Anyway, there's just like it's full. It's full of a variance of handwritten recipes and recipe clippings. So that one is choice number 1. Thank you. I like green. I'm like loving the green. Choice number 2 is plastic. It's a lustroware. We've got a little bit of residue, like someone had tape on here. I will use my undo to see if I can get that off. That is lustroware on the bottom, and it's got this nice gold recipe with the mid-century modern starburst on it. This one is actually filled with handwritten recipe cards. You can see you get quite a bit of them, and these are honestly a treasure. This one's typed with a typewriter. Hot dog relish. Swell pickles. Ooh, they put that one in a little protector. Jelly. Onion bread. Ooh, what's this one? Oh man, this is, remember contact paper? Caramel pecan rolls, but boy, good luck reading that. This one is handwritten. Oh my gosh, look, meow, 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 meow. Well, it doesn't say what that recipe is. Caramel rolls, more dill pickles, cranberries. So we've got puff pastry. That sounds delicious. So you got recipes, which is really kind of a treasure. Cold slice. Well, they really like their pickles. Orange pineapple cream. That sounds good. Pineapple. There's like a lot of desserts in this one. Ooh. We got a letter from 1981. Well, oh, is it just recipes in here? Oh, this must be another engineer because it's got that engineer handwriting. 14-day pickles. Well, this person really liked their pickles. 14-day pickles. That was sent in the mail in 1983. One more, blackberry jelly. Oh, what's this one? This is written on like the back of like a job ticket. Apple cider vinegar. Anyway, you're going to get that one in the Lustroware recipe box. All back in here. It's just kind of a treat to look through. I love looking through like old recipe books and stuff too. Do I ever make half the recipes I look for? It? No, but it's just kind of fun to like look through the recipes. I don't know. I like that. All right. Shannon is in at 21. This is a choice between the wooden recipe box or the Lustroware red with the recipes inside. Let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Oh, I love pickles. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. That is one of my midnight snacks. I will wake up in the middle of the night thinking I need pickles. And I will eat pickles in the middle of the night. We did grow cucumbers one year and we canned our own pickles and they were amazing. Amazing. All right. So Patty was in at 22. Shannon was in at 23. Graf had a just in case of 26. So Graf at 24, which one would you like? Would you like the red or the white? That's going to be the easiest way for me to decipher between them. And then Shannon, you are on deck at 23 for second pick. Let me move my thing. Graf wants the red. All right. And that was at 24. Yeah, 24. 24. And then Shannon, were you interested in the wooden one? All right, Shannon, that one's coming to you for 23. Thank you both so very much. I really appreciate it.
Alrighty, I got a twofer for you. You are going to get two of these. These are some of my most favorite things. I love collecting these. These are both antique. One has a copyright of 1910. The other has a copyright of 1911.
Ooh.
They are the holiday lithograph books from the Christmastide series, which you are going to get both. Where am I at? Okay. The Christmas is 1910. All right. This one's a little puffy and it's got like a faux leather finish to it. It's not actually leather. And then we've got our New Year one. This one is copyrighted 1911. Now, the most significant damage is here to the New Year's one. I'm going to start this set off at $18. You are getting both. There is no choice. This one is stitched. Now, there is a tear. I don't know. right here, you see there is some separation on the spine. But again, the New Year's one is copyrighted 1911, and I love the graphics, the color saturation in these.
That's really nice.
Ay, ay, ay. This is Buffalo, New York, the Hayes Lithograph Company. And again, this one is copyrighted 1911. So we do have some more brighter colors in here. They're not all like the traditional. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at the borders, the poetry on it. I mean, every page is its own little work of art. But we do have the full color lithographs. Again, this one is from 1911. I just love the vibrancy of these color every time. Every time, without fail, doesn't matter. Is it a pastoral? Is it a holiday? The color vibrancy. Here we've got peaks of spring coming through. Again, speaking of it, look at that. What is that? Lily of the Valley there? Yeah. Lily of the Valley.
Beautiful.
We've got the birds playing down here. So again, this is your New Year's one. And we have a little poem there on our last page. Okay. And then the Christmas one. Again, this one's kind of spongy intentionally. There is some loss to the spine right here. Okay. Again, this one is copyrighted 1910. There is some boxing on the interior. But just like our... Ooh, we do have illuminations in this one. Let's see, more so here on the text. But the gorgeous, look at that. And again, this is from the Hayes Lithograph Company, 1910. I am just obsessed with these. So, and then we do have the angels in here.
We're still live.
Oh, look at this one. Look at that.
Oh, that's really pretty.
All right. So again, this is for both. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. Again, both are, oof, look at that red. Stylistically, I just love these.
Do you say poinsettia or poinsettia? How do you say it?
I say poinsettia. Poinsettia.
I don't know why.
I think poinsettia is probably appropriate.
I don't know. Those are lovely.
Okay, so this is, I'm sorry, I could just go on and on. So the New Year's one is 1911. The Christmas one is 1910. Both from the same company. Again, the thinner the New Year's one does have the split to the side, and then the Christmas one does have a little bit of it missing there. Okay, so let's do the countdown. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dividend.
Beautiful.
Bug, we got you just in case.
What did I do?
Patty. Ooh, she's right over.
And you get them both.
Oh, snap. Thank you, Kim, for that bid. And well, thank you, everybody, for your bids. But Patty Girl, congratulations at 23. This set is coming to you. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. This is something that Mark actually found. He did. And he did really good. So this is a Christ, K-R-E-I-S-S, Christ long neck Puda. And it's in excellent condition. So it is marked Christ on the bottom. Christ Company. And isn't she so cute? Now, this little part on her nose that's what it's supposed to look like that. It is glazed over. It's not a chip. It's just like, I guess it's supposed to be like, I don't know, like shadowing or something, but it is there. So Christ, so we got the big mama poodle with her little bow and everything. And she's got her babies. Now you can see on her bow, right there is the hole where the chain goes through. I am not, you can reattach the chain. You'd have to use little and take that chain apart, string it through. I'm not doing that. I will say that one of the dogs, they are in a different pose. Let me show them to you. See? Now, the one that's standing upright, she does have a missing toe. Her toes are missing. You can see right there. So that is the condition issue with them. This one should have the face on this one matches more of the little broken toe face, because that one's like, man. But so when you put them all together, you've got Big Mama. What I did is I just kind of wrapped the chain around Big Mama like that, and then set them up for display. Yeah, see, my hand is not very steady. But see, they're, you know what I mean. I am going to start them at $25. If I didn't measure Big Mama. Big Mama is 8.5 inches tall. The tallest dog is 3 inches, and the one that's sitting up is 2.5 inches. I'm not going to put them on the thing because they're just going to fall over. So isn't this great? I love her little polka dotted bow. I love that like kind of fluorescent-y green on her little cheeks. She's got blushing up there on the top of her little snout. You can see her little tail goes all the way around. She's got that green kind of shading along there. And then her collar matches her bow on the top. And then she's got her little babies. And the one that's sitting up a little bit taller does have the missing toes. And then the other one with the kind of the angy looking face is in excellent condition. But super kitsch. I love this green color. I'm just obsessed with this color right now. So I find this green color and it's like a moth to a flame. So look, I'm matching the dog today. The color of her bow, that's the color I want my kitchen cabinets to be. I love that color. Maybe a little bit more 1930s green, but I love it. All right, Shannon is in at 25, and let's go ahead and count them down. I want to remind you too, before I do count down, if you come to the sale tonight at 5 and you bought something from me already, I will combine your shipping. So you've already unlocked discounted shipping if you purchase something from me during this sale. And when you go over to the Vamp sale, you'll already have that discounted shipping. All right, let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, I don't know what my camper collar will be. We're not there yet. We've gone and looked a couple times, but we still have a while before that's going to happen. Hopefully it can happen sooner rather than later, but we're kind of taking a look because what's new now in like 5 or 6 years is what we'll be able to purchase because we're not buying anything brand new. All right, Denise is in at 26. Shannon had a just in case of 31, and there is the bid in. Thank you so much, Kim. So Shannon, the family is coming to you for $27. Thank you so very much.
All right, we're going to do another antique. This one is from 1890.
Woo!
It is a book. There is condition issues to it. She's lived a life, that is for sure. I do have a feeling this book was read white heavily. We do have, look at that. Mayflowers and mistletoes. It is an illustrated book. It's a collection of poetry and prose that was meant to be read throughout the course of the year. Okay, so you can see that there is some discoloration and staining. We do have some pulls here to the spine. There is a
Nice.
stain
Thank you,
here on
Mom.
the back of the book. That's and well, I think that my best. Can you see the rippling? Unfortunately, it was exposed to moisture or water at one time. So there is some rippling to the pages. Okay. That said, because of the condition, I am starting it at just $18.
Woo, nice.
So here we go. We've got Mayflowers and Mistletoe, selections of poetry and prose for all seasons, for older boys and girls, from the best writers of the day, with dialogues, motion songs, and drill exercises for smaller children. Suitable for rhetorical exercises in the school and entertainments given by church, library, and benevolent societies. Okay. We then have, you can see an illustration here. This is a Christmas one. Look at Santa coming in, the chimney.
Oh, Kris Kringle.
We do have, here we go, a list of illustrations here. We go into a table of contents where it breaks down all of the short stories. I do want to show you, there is a pressed flower in here, but I do want to show you kind of like the rippling. I want to try to get you a bad page so you can see the extent. Now you don't want to do it. You did it for me yesterday. So here's like a bad page. Okay. This one does have rippling to it. I don't know how well it's translating. It doesn't make any part of the book illegible. There is a pressed flower somewhere in here. There are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, they're black and white illustrations. We've got the poems themselves are picture framed, and they rotate between a blue, a green, very soft pink.
We do all have ripples.
There's that blue and green combination. Let me flip to see if I can find. Here is a gorgeous. Look at that, a wooded scene. A doe with her babies. I wish I could find that pressed flower again. It's a small one. What do we got here? Installation. So again, this is copyrighted 1890. This one looks, the air is full of farewells to the dying. He's in mourning. There you can see a ripple.
Jasmine's in at 19. Those are lovely.
Oh, I love the artwork. You just can't beat it. You really can't. Here we've got a page that has a ripple in it. Like I said, it doesn't make any part of the book illegible, but oh, here it is. Look, I found it. Oh, it fell out. Shoot. Oh, little tiny flower. Oh, my word. It looks like it was a little daisy. Look, the daisy is where my finger is, but then it
I love that.
stained itself in there. I'm going to leave that in there. Of course, I picked it up the wrong side. It's only a 100-year-old dried flower. Nothing could possibly go wrong with what I'm about to do.
So Michael,
Okay,
Jasmine wants to know, are they like little stories inside the book?
Yeah, short stories, prose, moral lessons. Let me, oh, wait. Here. Okay, I'll do this picture and then I'll go back to the table of contents. So what is this? Baby now at night, baby now at morn. Everything the same, not a dimple gone. They saw her every hour, so you'll own. If a change had come, they have known. Yet the clothes grew small, bibs and frocks couldn't wear her shoes nor her socks. Then as years went on, 7, maybe, not a soul could call Nell a baby. Still, Mama declared every minute she had been the same. What was in it? She saw her all the time, so she'll own. If a change had happened, she'd have known. Baby Nell herself, though uncommon wise, never had seen an inch added to her size. Even Pomp the dog never barked to say, Nell is not the same now as yesterday. Yet, as I have said, clothes kept growing small, tight at first, and then wouldn't do at all. Even Nellie's toys, skipping rope and hoop, once quite big enough, now would make her stoop. Why, her very crib seemed to shrink away, till it cramped the child any way she lay. So from day to day, not a person knew, looking straight at Nell, that she ever grew. Little baby Nell on the nurse's knee, baby Nell at school learning ABC. How did it happen? When did she change? Not one had noticed, wasn't it strange? Show me when a bud changes to a rose, then I'll tell you truly when a baby grows. In other words, I'm sure many of you as mothers can understand that part needing explained. Here's dedication addressed to Gettysburg. This is Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
So we have 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. You've got a portion of the Gettysburg Address. I don't think it's in its entirety, but it's a wide variety. There is piano music here in the back. So yeah, there it is. There is condition issues, but still, it's very strong, this fellow. So we got, Miss Laurent's in it.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for your bids. I'm going to do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bid end. Isn't that fabulously worn though? Like that black.
Yeah,
Isn't that like a filter got put on it? Ooh, Jasmine and Patty are duking it out. Patty Duke.
Oh, I love that.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Kim, for the bid and appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. Patty Girl, almost. Jasmine Girl at 27. It's coming to you. Thank you.
That is great. That was a great book, Mike. That's a great book, Mike. It's a great book, Mike. All right. Now, I know. My name is Michael, not Mike. All right. So my next item, I was kind of thinking, I was going to save them for closer to Halloween because they're black cats, but I'm not doing that. The black cats don't have to be just for Halloween.
No, they don't.
Really, really cool. And they're an excellent condition. They are these stretched, long black cat shakers. So, we all have seen the tall black cat, like the angular black cat. They very much have these like little green eyes. They're standing. So these are kind of the shaker versions of those. They are Dan Breacher and Company Incorporated on the bottom. They do have the noisemakers, but they don't make the noise anymore, as most of the time they don't. They do have their original stoppers, and they're in excellent condition. And guess what? You get 2 of them because they're shakers. One for salt, one for pepper. They're exactly alike. This one, though, does have a replacement stopper. You can see the difference. One of them is like that kind of that older. If you try to take that stopper out, this one, it probably will break because they just get hardened over time. But meow, meow, you get 2 of them. Aren't they great? Stretched black cat shakers. One of them has 3 holes. One of them has 2 holes. Although sometimes that doesn't always make a difference. Sometimes they could be a matching set and they still have the same amount of holes in their head. So I am going to start these at $28. I've never seen these before. So, and I was just like, they would be good for a Halloween display. Don't get me wrong, but they're just great little black, long stretched out cats. We like a long cat. So yeah, these are fantastic. Now their little green eyes and their whiskers are hand painted. There is just a little bit. Let me see if I can show you better without that glare. There's just a little bit of paint loss on one of the eyes. And yeah, just on that one. This one, the eyes are really, really nice. So Ashley is in at 18. They would make good bookends. They are a little weighty. So if you just had some lighter weight books, you definitely could make that work if you wanted to. They almost look like a high heel shoe if you look at them from that way. But yeah, I love these. They are very stylistic, very kitschy, very mid-century modern. And they're just unique. That's what I really liked about them. And I consider, salt and pepper shakers to me are more figurines. We're not going to use them for the most part as salt and pepper shakers because you worry about damaging them. If you look at them as from a figurine standpoint and how you can use them in your displays, I love how their little arms are outstretched like that as well. But I have never heard of Dan Breacher. That's a new one to me. So, all right, Ashley is in at 30, and let's go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. Breacher made mostly Christmas pieces. Well, maybe we could just snap a little red bow around their necks and they could be Christmas cats. A little green bow, a little red bow. All right. So Susan is in. Well, Susan has a just in case of 45. Ashley had a just in case of 40. Let me just double check because I have turned off I want to make sure that I'm looking at.
That's what I'm seeing.
Looking at the live chat correctly. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? So yeah, okay, I see Ashley. So Susan, they are coming to you for $41. Thank you so very much.
Hi. Too, before I forget, because I do appreciate it, Capricorn, thank you so much for sending in your contact information. Again, just a reminder, whether it is to me or Misty or to both of us, if you are new or it has been a while since you've been with us, make sure to send us out that contact information. You can do it preemptively or most definitely if you did make a purchase today. Okay, next item is in fully functional condition, and I am starting it off at $18. It is 6 inches tall, and it is our little music box.
Oh, cute.
But look at it's just a black acrylic. Okay, we do have a little gold embellishment here on the front, the 2 little lovebirds, if you will. And then our little figurines up here in a matching red and yellow ensemble. Like I said, it's a music box and it does play Love Story. So we wind it up. Not only does it play music, but they've got little magnets in their faces so they kiss.
Oh, how adorable.
Isn't that darling?
Whoa! She doesn't want to give it up.
It's so darling.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, he went in for it that time.
No, we don't have anything. It's just black around the other three sides.
That's really sweet.
I have to say, the music box on this one is really good. It's got like a very like haunted kind of love story theme to it.
It's got a nice tempo.
Yes.
Helen.
Now, ooh, they are really going in on that one. Now, I do want to point out, it almost looks discolored, but you can see it is a little bit darker on their mouths. That's where the magnets are, right? And it's like that very thin flesh-colored plastic, so you can see the shadow being created by the magnet. I wonder if we have them like their heads turned,
If they'll find one another.
if they will. Let's find out. Is this a true love story or no?
Oh, we're gonna find out. Oh,
Cold shoulder.
Oh. Who's gonna go for it first?
Nope. Oh no. Anyway, I thought I broke it. Hold on.
Denied.
She fell out.
Oh.
Hold on. I gotta put it
have you. Nobody can.
back in her stand. So basically, well, I guess I can show you that. It's moving. So you can take these figurines and twist them. You got to do it just right. See the cutouts?
Ah, yes.
Okay. So here you see the little pegs. You just take it and you can rotate your figure and pull them out. I mean, I guess we could switch them. You line up the peg with the slot and you rotate it again till it's locked in there. We'll just, I don't know that it really does any difference, but that's how it's going to come shipped, just FYI. So if they're locked up in place. I think I got them reattached right. They're back to loving each other again. Ooh.
That's a really clever design, you know?
Isn't that dark? They made a wide variety of these. So a lot of them are in this color scheme. The bases can change a little bit. I did have another one where it had a drawer, so it was like a jewelry box. Unfortunately, it was just broke. So I think these are quite darling. But again, you just rotate your figurine and lift it out. It does help if it's not moving. You just pop it back in there, rotate to lock, pop it back in there, rotate to lock. And that's that. But it's 6 inches when it's fully assembled.
Adorable.
All right. Did we? Oh, Stephanie's in it. Thank you at 19. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a big end. She's got like a little kerchief on.
She's cute.
Like I said, this is easier to do when it's not moving. And then he's got his little yellow ball cap on. There you can see the magnet coming through.
Oh, well, I see.
Off.
Wait, you haven't counted down yet, have you?
Did I not? Yes, I did, because Kim put in the bid up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see it now. Nikki, you okay. So Nikki gets it at 22. She was right before the bid end.
Okay.
Stephanie, your 23 was right after the bid end.
Sorry, but thank you, ladies. Nikki Moss. Congratulations and thank you. It's coming to you at 22. Oh, there's nobody on there.
Yeah. That's really, really cute, Michael. I like that.
You know.
All right. I have a micro mosaic brooch. This is an old one. It is stamped Italy, and it's a larger one. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to start it at $20. Here's the back of it. Now you can see the pin, it's stamped Italy right there. The pin back is a little bendy right there. And we've got the little lobster claw clasp. This one is gorgeous and it's a nice size. Isn't that lovely? So you can see the, like in here, in between these kind of half circles, those are like itty bitty. Those are like true micro mosaics, itty bitty little tiles. But that is, it's a little bit bigger of one that I have found before. Really trying to show it in a good light. Look at the little daisies in the middle of it. I love that kind of a turquoise, like Michael says, the turquoise. But man, these are just lovely. I love the little flowers right there with those inserts. And I love this orange and black color contrast there. You can see it does have a nice bezel all the way around, and it is stamped Italy on the back. And let me just get it's an inch and a half. It's an inch and a half wide. So there she is. She's beautiful. Again, if you have a collection of these in like a little tray, I think that they display beautifully like that as well. So you don't necessarily always have to wear them, but you can use them as part of your displays. But you put this on a jean jacket, that's going to look nice. And you're probably going to get compliments. Oh, I love your brooch. That's how you can always tell that you got something special. When someone will stop you on the street and say, oh, I love your brooch. I love that. That's so pretty. And then you can, if you learn a little bit about micro mosaics, you can tell them a little bit of history about it, and that might spark their interest in something. All right, Bobby is in at 25. Ooh, Bobby and Nikki both have collections of micro mosaics. They're also getting very, very hard to find for a price that I can bring them to a live sale for. All right, let's go ahead and count this down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. This reminds me when I was doing my coloring book that I passed out because I was so concentrated on the little bitty numbers. So if I did you would pass out. I suppose if you had I'm certain that they probably wear some sort of glasses that make it magnify for them, but could you imagine? All right, so there is the bid in. Bobby, you had a just in case of 55. I don't know why my phone keeps turning off. And I do believe, so Bobby, you had a just in case of 55, but you didn't need it, girl. It is coming to you, I think, for 25. All right. Thank you so very much, Bobby. I appreciate you.
Oh, music box action just came back to life. All right.
Ooh.
3.5 inches of Fenton goodness, hand painted by an S. Shepherd. We've got, oh, look at her. Ooh, great ethereal in there. So we've got the molded. It is got the Fenton stamp on it. There's no chips. There's no cracks to it. Clear glass, white opalescent, very delicately painted. Again, it is, oops, upside down. It is hand painted by S. Shepherd. We'll start her off at just, are we ready for it? $20.
Ooh, I love the green eyes.
Isn't that fabulous?
It really is.
It really works well with that clear opalescent effect to it. Lovely. The Fenton creatures are just, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the prices have skyrocketed on
Crazy.
the creatures for some reason. So I don't know what that's about, or if it's just all of a sudden people decided
Especially
to
the
go for the
cats.
creatures.
Especially the cats.
I'm like, did it appear on social media? Like, where's all of a sudden the renewed interest on the creatures? Do you
Well,
know? But I have green eyes and a pink nose. Ooh,
oh, I
there's
didn't
no
notice the
chips.
nose. That's cute.
Yeah, no chips, no cracks. It's just a pink flower. We do have a little bud over here. It's not overly ornate or anything like that.
It's beautiful.
Agreed on a light base. This would be fantastic. What did I say? I got 3.5 inches to the tip. Here are the ears. No chips, no cracks. I think this is a great spring summer piece, especially if you do have other clear glass, nice milk glass. I think that would be lovely with it.
Agreed.
Or if you don't, just stick it in a natural light source. It's super
Oh,
pretty.
I
It
really like
really, really
the
is.
clear ones like that are painted. I like them. I think those are my favorite. My favorite variants are the clear with the painted.
And I guess it's like it all depends. But I would
Mhm.
agree with you. I'm sure there are some really pretty. I had a butterfly once, and I can't. I think it was pink with the opalescent and an iridescent. That one did really. So some of the color ones can be really pretty, but I think the paint gets a
Yeah.
little lost on them sometimes. And you can see it coming through the front. I don't know. The bud's kind of in the way, but you can see in the back
Oh
the
yeah.
flowers coming through. Okay. All right. Miss Tink is in it at 21. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Thank you, ladies, both for your bids. Okay, so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Right.
2, 1, and to be done.
See, Mr. Fluffer Pants doesn't knock things over like that. I got lucky with him.
Oh, Joan got
Oh,
the. Oh, Melody trying to. Ooh, Tink. Kitty cat bid and
meow
thank you,
meow.
Joan and Melody. Ladies, thank you both for your bids. But congratulations and thank you, Tank.
32.
32. The kitty cat is coming to you, lady. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice one, Michael.
That'll
Good.
go good with the painted, both Joan and Tank have the
Yeah.
painted milk glass. This will go great with that.
Oh no, the raccoons have we have not seen them. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So I need to find some piece of wood.
Moseyed on.
They have not been back. All right, so I have some ephemera, and I'm going to start them at $14 choice. So interesting. We've got Bella Hess. Oh man, the graphics in this one is great. This is spring summer 1969. The summer of love. Look at that get up. Woo! Look at those pants. So National Bella Hess. There is just some fun things in here. We even have the little insert for wait, is that Bella Hess? Yeah. Our free latest catalog. So we do have some black and white frocks in here. I love looking at the hairstyles too. It's in really, really good condition. We also have some color pages. It isn't just fashion. We do have some housewares and some shoes. And we always have to find the bras and the undergarments. Slip mash. Oh gosh, you remember slips? Gosh. This is a bargain bonanza of bras. Bargain bonanza. Look at that. Reduced to $2.24. Man, times have changed. Oh, there's another little insert. So this one is choice one. Oh my gosh, look at the little The little children. The little children with her little pinwheel. I love this little outfit here. Let me get to the house. Oh, yep. She's got her loud pants on too. Housewares. Come on. Well, look. That there's a nice pair of Cousin Eddie loafers. Real nice, Clark. Real nice. I'm trying to find the housewares. Okay, we're getting into trans. Ooh, look at those peacocks. The brass peacocks. Those would be nice. Here we go. Oh my gosh, remember these chair pads, the little vinyl chair pads? And you'd get up, if it was a hot day, you'd get up and your skin would stick to it. We've got some chenille bedspreads. So this one's choice number 1. I see you, Patty, at 14. Oh, let me put these inserts back in. Here's the back of it as well. The second choice is Sears, 1968. It doesn't have a very exciting cover on it, but this is winter 1968. We also have the inserts inside. This one just, again, a blast from the past. Lay this out on your coffee table. Let me find a good couple pages. People can leaf through it. Use it for crafting. Oh, yeah, we've got some housewares. Let's find a good houseware. I like that furniture, though. This right here. $96 for the set. Let me find something real nice. Oh, see, this furniture, I would love to have that right now.
Right?
And it was $37.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's already shipping, guys. He's already shipping. All right, so this one's choice number 2. Both of them are in really good condition. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have that exciting of a cover. And look at those. What is that? An electric adder. Why would you want that instead of a calculator?
Why did it need to be so big?
Add, subtracts, multiplies, totals to 900,999, and then it prints a result on tape to give you a permanent record.
Whoa!
Permanent record. Anyway, all right. Let's count them down. Choice between the two. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit end. Right, Susan? You couldn't show your panty line, Susan. You had to wear a slip. Nobody would know that you had panties on. No panty lines. I hate it because you'd wear a slip as a kid. You'd wear it and it'd get all misted, and then your mom would make you wear pantyhose or tights. It was a hot mess, literally. All right, so Patty girl, you have your choice. Do you want one, or would you like them both at $14 each? Just let me know, Marina. It's so good seeing you here, Marina. All right, Patty. You're getting them both, girl. You're getting them both. Thank you so very much.
If you're a cat lover, if you're a painting lover, if you're a storybook lover, this might check off a couple of boxes for you. I've got the bone china. What does it say? I don't know. Sutton style bone china by Bridge. Made in Japan. The tallest piece, this is a 3-piece set, and you're going to get everything. I'm going to start it off at $18. Are you ready? Okay. The tallest piece starts at 2 1/8 inches, and it is Mama Cat. She does still have her sticker.
Oh, how cute.
None of them have any condition issues. Okay. She is, again, the tallest of the 3 pieces. She's 2 1/8 inches, so they are tiny. And then these ones also have their sticker. Look at.
Like,
we've got 2 more. I don't know. Look at the faces. Again,
How
excellent
adorable.
condition.
I love the yellow cat.
Alrighty, so there's 2 pieces. And then your third piece, which is the smallest of the 3, is 1 1/4. Hello.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
look at how tiny. Ah, there they are. 3-piece set. I don't know what nursery rhyme it would have been, but they very much give nursery rhyme vibes to me. Again, no condition issues. They're all fully present. No repairs. I can't. The face, the eyes. Let me see if I can get. Her eyes are absolutely darling.
She
Again,
looks like
she
she's getting ready to square up with someone. Get me at him.
darling. 1 1/4 inch. Here are her siblings. And then the mama cat. And mama cat is 2 1/8. Oops, sorry. 2 1/8 inches tall. How can you not? They're itty bitty bone china kitty cats, anthropomorphic, all dressed up and ready to go.
They're
I
cute.
don't know what storybook. The 3 little kittens who lost their mittens. There it is. Thank
Oh,
you. We lost our mittens.
but mother dear, see here, our mittens we have lost.
I'm gonna go get the broom.
Ooh.
The ruler. Crackety crack on your nipples. Anyhow. Excellent condition. Even the polka dots. All right. Bobby Earp is holding it down at 26. Bobby has my other story, my Bone China storybook. It was the Little Red Riding Hood. They did do a number of these. Little Red Riding Hood, the kittens. Oh my gosh, Humpty Dumpty was another one that I've had. So these are out there. They're a little bit harder to get because because they're naughty. They're naughty, Ronnie. All right, let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end.
That story always reminds me
Ooh, Tracy throwing it down.
accidentally.
Boom. It's something. Oh, that one doesn't have it. I can't read it. It says something style, kitty style, bone china by Bridge. By Bridge. Well, thank you, Miss Kim, for the bid end. Tracy threw it down at 28. The set is coming to you.
Those are adorable. Sorry, Jaden came down here, so I had to converse with him a minute.
Burpity burp.
I've got some Fenton for you. Now,
Oh, you do?
yeah, I do. They are milk glass swung vases. One is a little taller than the other. They're classic. It's a classic. The taller one is 10 inches tall. No. I wrote this down wrong. The taller one is 10 inches tall. And it does have the Fenton stamp. So it's from the 1970s. Oh my God. Or after 1970s. I'm trying to see. I cannot see if there's a little number on the bottom of that or not, but 10 inches tall for this one. And this one has kind of like the blossom bottom. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is a little squatty. It does not have stamp on the bottom. So this one is the older of the 2, and it's just a little over 9 inches tall. So we've got the, and it has a round circular bottom. So you can kind of see the difference between the 2. One is stamped, one is not stamped. This one is just a little over 9 inches tall. This one is 10 inches tall. No chips or cracks on either one. I'm going to start them at, oh gosh, where'd it go? At $16 choice if there is any interest in these. Again, I think of the 4th of July is coming up. We just had Memorial Day. These are really nice to add to your red, white, and blue collection. Pop a little flag in one and add it with your red and your blue vases. So you can have, your red, white, and blue. Or if you're from France, you can have the Vive la France colors. It's the same colors. So really classic design. It really goes with anything. With your clear glass, with your colored glass, with your black glass. There's no limit that you can do with this. It's a classic. I don't know what more to say. You can see the difference in the little mouth. This one's more of a wide mouth. This one's like got a little bit of a crick in its mouth. You can see, but just a classic little milk glass vases. All right, Susan, I see you're in at 16 and you've already unlocked discounted shipping. Audrey, I miss you. When I see your name pop up, it makes me miss you more. Audrey is in at 20. I wish I could just pack myself in a box and go visit you, Audrey. All right, let's go ahead and let's count these down. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, Audrey, don't outbid yourself, girl. Not unless that was a just in case. But you're still holding it down at 20. Well, now Susan just put in a just in case of 35. So don't ship. I'm not going to ship myself Canada Post. I could probably walk there and get there faster instead of that. All right, there is the bid in. Thank you so much, Kim. All right, Susan at 20. I'm going to say 21. I'm not going to let Audrey outbid herself. So at 21, Susan, do you want the tall one? The tall one is stamped. The shorter one is not stamped. So the shorter one is the older one. So let me know which one you would like. And what if you don't choose both of them, then Audrey will have a chance to get one if she wants the one that you didn't pick. So Susan wants the tall one. Oh, Misty. All right. So the tall one at 21. And then Audrey, are you interested in the shorter one? All right. She already said yes. All right. And give Daryl a hug from me too. Give Daryl a hug for me. Thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate it.
This, I think, is one of the most highly underrated collections of kitsch. And it is from Napco. It is so underrated that I did have at one point a full collection of these figurines. And some of the figurines are so exceptionally hard to get because they just didn't make a lot that I had kind of like a misfit collection. All of them had condition issues of some sort. However, today I have one that is pristine. Okay. And I am going to start her at just $25. It is from, we can be specific, 1956. It is Napco, and it is part of their storybook series. These were also based off of the Hallmark cards that had the storybook cards in them. You remember they had like all of the storybooks, they had feathers in their hat. Y'all, there's no chips, there's no crack. Oh, there is a chip.
Gosh, don't you hate that?
I still feel comfortable putting it at 25.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I will show it to you. But it's Little Red Riding Hood with the baby wolf. Stunning. The chip is right here on her picnic basket. You see it right there. That's the chip. Right there. However, there's no other condition. Really? Look at that. Look at the red cold paint on that. I mean, it looks new. Look at that. Wow. There's not even a little spot. The one that I had, there was a lot of red cold paint to this. She has a tip. Dang it. I was so fixated on like making sure that there was no break in here. There was no break or chip on the wolf that I totally missed this. There is a chip to the napkin on the basket.
But man, that gold paint is pristine.
Look at that. I mean, it really does look new. So my apologies, I did miss that. The Napco storybook Little Red Riding Hood, she is 5¼ inches tall, 5¼ inches tall. But look at that lustrous red cold paint on her.
Excellent.
There's fabulous. There's Mary Had a Little Lamb, hard one to get. You have the Red Queen. Goldilocks is another one.
Gotta sing the song.
Goldilocks?
No. Hey,
Mary Had
there,
a
Little Red
Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. Ow!
I know. I love that song.
I love
Alice.
it. And Cinderella. I had the cookie jars. Like, this is a fabulous, fabulous collection. So we've got Tracy in it on 26. Cold paint, flawless. My apologies. We do have a chip there on the corner of the napkin. Again, 1956 Napco. It's Little Red Riding Hood, part of their storybook series. So they make an amazing collection if you have them all. All right, let's do it. Yes, and the planters. I don't like the planters because the planters, they're like, the sculpts aren't as good. There are some salt and pepper shakers. Again, the sculpts on those are a little wonky. They're not as crisp. The cookie jars are really good. The sculpts are really good and crisp on those. But all right, let's do it. So 20, look at that red. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I love the fact that it's a little baby wolf too.
Yeah, I know. It's so cute. It's so cute. All right, Tracy has a just in case of 44.
Oh, you didn't need it. Thank you. Oh, that's a good bid end. Red Riding Hood and Wolf bid end. $26. Congratulations, Tracy. She is coming to you.
Excellent, excellent. That's great. And I think that Tracy said that completes her collection, so that's wonderful.
That is definitely wonderful. Double congratulations.
Yeah. All right, my next item, they do have a repair, but I just couldn't resist them. They were just like looking at me, and I was like, I want to hope I can find you a home. But you will get the pair of them. Oh, it doesn't complete, but she's one step closer. Okay.
Hi.
That makes us feel lovely when we're able to help, fulfill an aid in your collection. All right, I am going to start these at $15 for the pair. They are little boxer puppy figurines. I'll show you the repair one, but I don't know. I just thought that they were so stinking cute. I think boxers. Let me show you the one that's standing up. Look at their sweet little faces. Maybe they're Boston Terriers. Look at their Boston Terriers. So the one that is standing upright has repair on his ear right there. So you can see that right there, but I just could not resist their little faces. So this is the one that has the repair, the one that's standing up. And he is 5 inches tall. And then the one that is doing his little hurt paw, I got a hurt paw. He doesn't have any flaws. And so when I bought them, she was like, well, do you just want one? I'm like, I got to buy them both. I can't just leave him behind. They're a pair, and they're not salt and pepper shakers. They are figurines. And so they're nice size. I just thought that they were adorable. Do you think that I think that these are Boston Terriers now that I'm thinking about it. But the little paws are pink on that one that's doing the little hurt paw. We had a dog that would do that. it would just like wasn't hurt at all, but like when we were eating something and she would beg for food, she'd hold her little paw up like she was hurt, so you'd feel sorry for her. But I just think that they're adorable. Really, really cute. Thank you, Joan. All right, Joan is in at 15. Again, the one that is standing up does have a repair on their ear, but I couldn't leave it behind. I had to just go ahead and get it. So let's go ahead and count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. It's not any better, Kim. I called today we're going to take her to the doctor again next week. It's just not getting any better. When she's outside all day, you know how dogs are. They forget that they have an injury and they will just run and run and run and run. And then at the end of the day, she can barely walk and she can barely sit down. So, and she just, when we were gone, she just turned 4 last week. Last week was her birthday. So she should not be acting the way that she is. So we're going to take her back and really say, we got to do something because she just is not feeling very well with it. So thank you for asking.
Did they Lyme test her?
They did. They've done x-rays. They think that it's almost like a torn ACL, which is going to require probably very expensive surgery. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, Joan, they are coming to you. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. You got 3 Boston Terriers. Well, you're almost got as many dogs as Michael.
God, Joan, you got to catch up.
God,
how was that for a surprise update for some people?
No, I love it. I'm glad that you ended up keeping the family together for the most part.
Yeah.
And Bobby's got 1. So, it's all in the family still.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to go off here for a second.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you what. Like, legitimately, there is one word that I cannot stand. I won't say all of the time. But most of the time, this word triggers me. And that word is attributed. More specifically, the phrase attributed to. Do you know what attributed to really means? It looks like it, but I'm not really sure. So I'm attributing it to X, Y, and Z. The truth is that it looks like it. I'm just not too sure. But we got to try to use attributed to. Don't fall for it. Or do. I don't know. It's up to you. So the reason that I bring that up is because we have a vintage piece of jewelry. We are in a gold tone. Is it a flower? Is it grapes? I don't know. It's totally up to you. Okay. What it looks like is Swarovski crystals. Is it? I cannot say with certainty because it is not hallmarked or stamped anywhere, but the color and the clarity on these is more often than not attributed to Swarovski. Okay. And it is gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
It looks like Swarovski. That's where I'm at with this.
It looks like candy.
It's not, because these are glass. You know why I know they're glass? I knew something new today.
Ah, nice.
Bam. So there we go. Bloop. No condition issues on it. Very good. $18 is what we're going to start it off at. At its longest, it's 2.5 inches. Yeah, 2.5 inches. The only time when 2.5 inches will do you, right? And we do have some fluorescing stones on there. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, talk about it. You have feelings about her? About this?
Meaning she's got good feelings about her.
Oh, she's got the
warm feelings.
My goodness. Bugs.
The tingles.
Look at the sparkles. So we've got a beautiful yellow, we've got pink, green, and blue, and maybe you can see it, but we've got 2 right here in the lilac in there, just setting it off right there in the center. Again, I have no hallmark or maker's mark on there. I won't judge out loud, but how about that? I'll just keep it to myself. Thank you, Capricorn. We got you in at 20. Absolutely beautiful piece of jewelry. Whether you choose to wear it or add it into your collection. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Coming for me.
Uh-oh. It's about time.
I know.
2.5 inches on that. 2.5 inches. All right, I'm going to do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it'll be done. Just letting us know it's vintage, but I mean, shoot, if you've got a UV, Cap, you're outbidding yourself, so you're still at 20. Oh, but Nikki Moss out. Oh, Sparkle Grapes bid end. Thank you, Kim. Well, Cap, I sure do appreciate ya. But Nikki Moss, she did pew pew on ya. All over ya. Oh, goodness. Nikki.
Nice.
25. Thank you and congratulations again, lady.
It's a golden. I love that. Michael. You got like an eye for the brooches.
Damn straight I do.
You do. Be confident. Be confident. You do.
I am.
You should be, because you have an amazing eye.
I may not know what the hell I'm doing, but I have good taste.
Well, I think that's. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I think that's us and we can't possibly know everything about everything, but we know what we see when we like. We know if something is quality. So you don't have to know everything about everything. You know,
No, you don't.
It's just you got an eye.
And God loves some people that know a lot of things. They just, blast, don't have the best of taste. And that's okay too.
That's okay too. That's okay too. So speaking of not knowing anything about anything, I don't know anything about this. I did the Google image search, but you have to be very careful when you do a Google image search, because if you're pulling things up, it might pull up an eBay listing and it's going to give you what things are listed as. So you have to go in and find out and filter through what it is sold for. That is a big difference. I think it's good to know both. It's good to research both, but that's what Google image, it will help you identify things. And then you can go and do your own value. So I don't know anything about this, but I think that it's beautiful and is, I think is a pill box, but it's got this gorgeous enameling on it.
Ooh.
I do believe that it is hand painted. And then it's brass.
Ooh.
A little bit of tarnishing up there. This is what came inside it, so I'm just going to keep it. There isn't any hallmarks on it. It is hinged. And it has this kind of like swirly design on the inside there.
Ooh, should be.
This is what came on the inside, and I'm just going to leave it in there. This is, well, Michael, you're Catholic. Well, it's Jesus. And I thought it was someone playing basketball. But I was wrong. That is hair and not a basketball net.
I can't see. Is it Jesus or is it?
What does that say?
Jesus is crucified, and is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, Christ.
Jesus crucified.
Oh, he's resurrecting. Is Christ on the cross and he's praying to himself?
Oh, what does that say?
Girl.
Dee Dee, I don't know.
I see.
On. Where'd it go?
Here comes the magnifier.
Oh, this is not in English. So I'm not going to be able to read what it is.
Italia.
Anyway, there's that. It's a pennant. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Like I said, speaking of not knowing anything about anything. And then this was also in there, oddly enough. A gallant leader, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Oh, well, that's an interesting comment.
But look at the back of it. It says, oh gosh. Hang on.
Jasmine.
Greenwood Company, Chicago. That's what is on the back. So yeah, it's just completely random. But this is the star of the show, in my opinion, is this little enamel pill box. So I am going to start it at, it could be Hebrew. I'm going to start it at 20. You're going to get it all. So you're going to get the little enameled pill box, which you can put a lot of pills in there. Very, very thin pills, though. Can't put your vitamins in there.
Very thin pills.
You know, where you can put all your religious medallions and your Franklin Delano Roosevelt button in there. All shuts in there real nice. Well, maybe. Got to make sure that little pennant thing is face down. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's lovely, right? He's like, hey, girl. I'm looking down your dress. Oh, don't do that. All right, probably Latin. All right, so, Bobby's in at 25. All right, let's count it down. I wish it was marked, but it's not. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I actually have to take vitamin gummies because I have a hard time swallowing pills. So I do the Gruins. But they won't fit in here. You could smash them down, but it wouldn't be in. All right, so Joan D. And then Bobby has a just in case of 35, and there is the bid in. My phone chat keeps going away, so let me double check to make sure that's where did you go, chat? My gosh. Yes. So, wait, where did
What?
Okay, now I see. I didn't see Bobby. Okay, so 34 to Bobby Earp. Thank you so much, Bobby. I do appreciate it. Franklin Delano Roosevelt's coming to you. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot.
There's more.
Bobby, you win the next giveaway. Sorry. I didn't write it in marker. Normally, I highlight it, and I didn't do that when I left. So, Bobby, you win the next giveaway. And you're going to get a bee. Look at the crocheted bee. And then you're going to get a sticker and a black light keychain and a friendship bracelet from you to me. Thank you so very much, Bobby. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay. We're going to do some more kitsch. This is from Acme, made in Japan.
I always think of Wile E. Coyote with the Acme.
Yes. It is. It's the leaf girl. She's doing some kind of like pagan ritual. I don't know. She's dancing. Ow. But her dress obviously is made out of leaves. Now, I do want to point out on the back of this finger, there is a flea bite. Let's see if I can actually get it. See how it's white? There's a flea bite on the back of the finger. You obviously can't see it from the front, but it is there. There is a blue streak right here. This is not coming off. It is the paint.
Eyeliner's running.
She was out in the rain. Maybe she's doing a rain dance. Maybe that's what it is. But I love the fact that she's got gold boots on.
Oh, she's lovely. I love these.
And her little blue flower crown. We're going to start her at 20.
Thanks.
We'll start her at 20 because she does have the flea bite there on the back. Oh, hello. Where am I at? On the back of the finger. She's right there. This is part of a series. They did a number of different flora and fauna figurines.
I love it.
3 3/4 inches tall. 3 3/4 inches tall.
The look on her face.
Yes, oh leaves, oh leaves. It's springtime and I need it to rain. My dress is wilting and it won't be the same. Come on, rain,
Rain on
rain
me.
down on me. Oh boy. Ooh, but she is hand painted. No, is anybody out there? Hello? Everybody got off like, oh, there she is. Mates came back with her gummy too.
She does look like she's partaked a little bit in the gummies, I think. She's in the forest.
She gets it direct from the source. Direct. So again, it's Acme ceramics, I guess, made in Japan. It's our leaf goddess. We started her at 20. She does have a flea bite, but if there's no interest, okay,
Nope.
Tracy's in it at
Yeah, this is
20.
hard to find. She's incredibly
Tracy's on the kitsch train today. Get it, girl. So I'm going to do the countdown then. Fine. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be done.
It's almost like you could put something in her hands, like she's making an offering to you.
Maybe she could be a pen holder for you. I hold your pens and pencils. Or maybe, maybe she holds something else. You know what I'm saying?
Little cigarette.
We'll put her, sure, cigarette. She'll put your cigarette.
Yeah. Here it is.
She's doing a different kind of leaf dance. Congratulations and thank you, Tracy. She's coming to you.
Yeah, that's a good one. She's a hard to find one. Hi, Gavin. All right, this is my last item, and it's going to be choice. But guess what? They're
No, it's not. It's not your last item.
Well, I have one more item. I probably just counted wrong. I was like, I got one extra item. Okay, well, my next to last item then is is there's two of them, so they're exactly the same. So they are now. You're not going to get the candles, but I will tell you that you can get these candles at Walmart because I like the color, but I'm going to use them for other things. So they are little mushroom shaped candlesticks, and they are. But aren't these great? That jadeite green color, you can get them at Walmart. I'm just saying. I like the colors. So let me show them to you a little closer. They very much have, speaking of leaf design, you can see that design that's in them. But they're very, very modernistic. They're very, very mid-century modern. So if you've got they would be great, I think, on a coffee table. You could get if you wanted to get both of you would have 4 sets of them. You could just line them down your table and put like your rainbow colored candles in them. I think lucite candles would be nice in them as well. They don't have any markings on them at all, but they are nice and solid glass, and they are 2 inches tall. And I have 2 sets. So there they are. So 4 in total, but you will get 1 set each. So I am starting them at $16 choice, but like I said, they are exactly the same. So if someone does buy these, they can decide if they want 1 set or 2 sets. They are exactly the same. No chips or cracks or flaws. I love that jadeite green candle. You do have to kind of get the candle started in them. I got this red candle too. At Christmas time, pop your red candles in here. But again, I think that lucite candles would be nice in these as well. Or even if anything, you've got like a little figurine, you could use it almost as like a little riser on there. But you see that texturing goes all the way around it, which I think is really, really nice. I honestly like the look of, if you have, on your dining room table, you could even scatter them, like doing them kind of like that. And
those amongst brass too, the clear with the brass.
Yeah. There's just a lot that you can do with them. You can even add them to risers where You know, you can make some a little bit taller, you know, than others. So you can do a bunch of different things, or even different heights of candles, of tapers in them. You can do that as well. All right, Miss Joan, I see you're in at 16. Let's go ahead and count them down. There is choice between a set of 2. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midden. Yep. Hashtag bling black, the blah, blah, blah. Back the clear glass. It is something, and I myself am guilty of it too when I'm going shopping. I do tend to pass over the clear glass, but look at it. And you can tell by the weight of it if it's, you know, a better made. Sometimes you can find Waterford crystal sitting at the Goodwill and you don't even know because a lot of people look over it. So don't pay attention to it, I guess is what I'm saying. I did buy a piece of Irish crystal at a charity store when we were in Ireland, and I bought it for myself as a souvenir for myself. All right, so Miss Joan wants one set. All right, Joan, one set coming to you for $16. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it.
Okay, so the next set is a Rio Hondo. Rio Hondo. Here's the deal. Honestly, I used to really get into it, right? And then I got away from it. Because it's like, you find the same thing over. It's like the bunnies, the chipmunks, the skunks, bunnies, chipmunks, skunks. Sometimes you'll find a deer. I did not know this was a thing. Y'all. Oops. It's Rio Hondo pottery. It's an alligator.
Oh, he's cute.
You better stop. I mean, I had no clue. No chips, no cracks to him. I mean, I guess technically you could hang it on a wall if you wanted to, but it's a Rio Hondo early 1950s, It's not vintage, 1950s. Well, no, they were in the 30s too, the 20s and 30s, weren't they?
Yeah.
So I can't be specific on the date on him, but it is a California pottery.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Look at that. No chips, no cracks to him. He is 6 5/8 inches. 6 5/8 inches long. And I'm going to start him off at $18. It's a Rio Hondo alligator.
Never have I ever.
Right? I was like, oh, well, you are absolutely. He's a very happy alligator. I think it's an alligator. He seems to have more of a rounded snout than a pointed snout. I could be wrong. If you want to make him a crocodile, make him a crocodile. That's totally up to you.
Again,
I have never seen one of these before.
In a house plant. In a house plant, I think he would be cute.
Absolutely. He's just a different little creature. Like, again, it's always like you see the soft, fuzzy ones. The chipmunks, the bunnies.
Cats.
Cats, skunks. They're always fluffy little animals. But never have I ever seen a lizard. Is he ticking? Why, I do hear something faint in here.
He's hissing. I don't know. I think it's an alligator, not a lizard.
No, he's definitely an alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the texturing that's on him too.
I know, right? You can see the scales. It's just like a washed over.
It's their snout.
Their snout and their teeth also.
And their region.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Crocodiles are saltwater, alligators are fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got Heather. Oh, Miss Jones getting it.
Swamp kitty.
Swamp kitty. Meow. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown again. It is 6 5/8 inches long. 6 5/8 inches long. All right, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and a bid and no chips, cracks, or repairs on him. He's such a
Gator.
good character. Ooh, Heather coming in high.
Gators are like dinosaurs.
They are. They're prehistoric.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the Gator bid. And well, Joan, appreciate you, lady. But it is going at $21. So, Heather.
Nice. That's a neat one. I like that. Hi, Daryl.
Heather, you've purchased from me before. Is that correct?
Well, just go ahead and send it again, Heather, just in case. And you can see it's called the cultivate at yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Yahoo. All right. My last item is a vintage handbag. It is all hand beaded. And what I could gather, and I think this might be a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue. It doesn't have any branding on it, but it is. Again, we talked about this. You can sometimes tell by picking something up and feeling the weight that it is quality. So it is this gorgeous, all hand beaded with these little seed beads. We've got like some bling on the little kiss latch. There is that side. So it is the same on both sides. Now there is some staining on the interior. You can see it does have some staining on the interior. It does have a little pocket on the inside, but there isn't any branding at all on it. But the research that I did, the things that were coming up that were very similar were like Saks Fifth Avenue. And I'm going to say this is probably from the 1960s. It is very, very nicely made, though. You can see that seed beading. It's all the way even inside there in the creases. And it has a nice weight to it. So I am going to start this if there's any interest in it at $15. But yeah, I like the kind of swirl design that's in there. I have seen some other handbags that are very, very lightweight and they just don't feel the way that this one feels. So it's not something that I normally buy, but I think that it's good every once in a while to go outside of your comfort zone a little bit and try to buy some things. Pedro likes it when I say it though, Helen. Anyway, yeah, the staining on the inside, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that stain is, but no one's going to see the inside but you. But you could also use this as decoration, lay it on a vanity mirror in a guest bedroom. But anyway, I thought I would give it a try. I'm going to show you a little bit closer look. It's all hand beaded. Oh, good Lord. I don't know about that, Karen, because I can't figure out those sorts of things. But it is even hand stitched where it's stitched onto where that satin is. That is all hand stitched on there as well. So again, it has all the parts and pieces that make me think that it is a nice quality handbag. All right, I'm going to set this aside. And if there isn't any interest in that, Michael, did you have anything else? Was that the last? I think that was
one more.
The last thing. Oh Lord, I don't want to put a black light on, but I'm going to now. Will I don't want to, but now the thoughts have entered my brain. Anyway, all right, let's put us both up here on.
No, I have one more item.
Oh gosh, darn it, Misty.
Jeez, man. Oh, it's a rare item too.
There we go. We're going on a drive.
It's a figurine. She's a kitschy figurine. She is one of two. She's from Napco. It doesn't have the Napco signature on it. It just has Japan. But she's one of two. I'm missing her groom.
It's clean.
But it's our bunny bride.
Ooh.
It's our bunny bride. There was a bunny groom. I don't have the groom. I just have the bunny bride. There's no chips, there's no cracks, no flea bites to her. She is 3.5 inches tall. So she's a decent size, not tiny, but not big. And I'm going to start her off at just $18. I loved her. Yeah. But like I said, it's bunny bride. She's missing her bunny groom. I wasn't gonna not get her just because.
No, she's a
Right?
figurine.
She absolutely is. She's a sweet girl. Like I said, no condition issues to her. She's got just a simple little bouquet there. Nothing overdone.
She would look good with your penny dolls. She could be one of the girls.
I love it. And if you ever find the groom, then you have the set. Thank you, Miss Joan. Got your bid of 18. Appreciate you, lady. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown.
All right. Do it up.
So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is out there somewhere, hopefully. He's just not in the landfill.
Day my prince will come. She's got big shoes.
Do I?
She's got big feet. She's got big shoes.
It's the better to stand with. Thank you, Miss Kim, for the bid. And Miss Joan, lady, congratulations and thank you. The Napco Bunny Bride is coming to you.
She's cute. Gosh, now I can put us both back on the screen. Good grief. Well, guys, this was fun. It feels really good to kind of get back into the swing of things again, you know. But we do appreciate you guys being here. It's always a fun time. We always look forward to hanging out with you in these sales. Don't forget, I have a sale in a half an hour over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. So come on over. I've got a lot of penny dolls. So if you like penny dolls, I got some in the sale. So thank you guys again so much. Don't forget, Michael will be doing the shipping. He'll go take a potty break. He'll probably eat a snack, and he's going to get started on it. So please make sure that we have your information. I'm going to be doing my shipping starting in the morning. If you buy something from my sale on Vamp, I will combine all of your shipping. So that will be a discounted to you. But we do appreciate you guys. We will be together again next Tuesday. That's going to be our last sale together until July.
Ever.
No, until July, probably. So, but please make sure that you are subscribed to Michael's channel. He will be carrying on and he will be having sales on his channel on Tuesday. So make sure that you are subscribed to his channel. Also, go watch his video and be on the lookout for more videos to come. I'm really excited about it. But thank you guys again so much for being here. Michael, did you have anything else you wanted to say before we said goodbye?
No, just thank you to our mods. Thank you, everybody, for being with us today. We really do appreciate it. And hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Yes, thank you so much to Kim and Karen and Amy for being here, and Bug. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in a few minutes, or we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.